Hello, good evening, everybody. Good evening, Stephanie and BB and Arcadian and Terry. Good evening, Book Lady and Jojo and Andraste and Miss Hell, Lucy, Grug. Who else have we got? Chloe, Lottie, Arcadian, Nat, Yamino. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Or good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. My apologies if my energy levels seem a little low today. It has been a big one. I have made myself a mocha, which will hopefully perk me right up. Perhaps a poor choice of words considering the content that we're going to be covering today. But hi. Hi. Hello, everybody. Thank you all for being here. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, or will have a wonderful day, because, my God, what shenanigans we have watched this evening, or this morning, or today. Chantel, what are you doing? Right. So, for those of you who aren't aware, today we will be reacting to Miss Chantel Marie, Miss Foodie Beauty, and her two most recent streams, which are still currently available, entitled Dinner. And the creativity knows no bounds. I have very little patience for Foodie today, and for those of you who have watched the content, you can probably all assume why. For those of you who haven't, hi. I will attempt to be your tour guide through this mess of content that we're dealing with today. We've got a couple of rude disclaimers. For those of you who don't know, hi, my name's Zach. I am not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy who lost some weight and talks on the internet. Also, not here to bully, shame, hate, harass, or humiliate, literally here to talk about the produced and monetized content that we see here on this platform. Additional disclaimers today. Hi, I am, to quote my art, a stupid tough lover. I'm not here to ass pat. And a content warning. The live streams that we have seen today and the live streams that I will be reacting to this evening include discussions of addiction, substance use, and all sorts of really challenging topics. So I understand if you don't want to enjoy me alongside that, totally get it. Totally get if you don't want to cover the live streams at all. If you just don't want to watch them, appreciate and understand that. Looking after you is the most important thing. Don't let the internet shit talking divert your attention away from where it belongs. And that's on you, taking care of you, making sure you're living your best life, all of those things. Cool. We good? It's been a full day, guys. I know. Oh, boop the snoot. Emily, thank you so much. Team, while you're here early today, if you would like to hit that like button before we get started, that'd be wonderful. But yeah, we're gonna get straight into it. I suppose we'll get straight into it. Okay, all right. Right on. YouTube. Great. So this is Foodie Beauty. This is Chantel. Now, I haven't really looked at Chantel, not looked at. I have been looking at. I haven't been reacting to Chantel for the last couple of days. It's all just been a lot. There's a scrapped live stream in here, which was 4 hours long. I did edit down like a 30-minute clip show of that, and I was planning on doing it today, and then we got these shenanigans that we're going to talk about. The Messy Life Hangout we can entirely skip over. There's no talking points in there. All of the talking points are in these two dinner streams, primarily the first one, which we'll be covering. Lucy, thank you very much for the super sticker. I appreciate it. Yeah, so in summation, if you do not wish to continue watching me reacting to potentially 2.5 hours worth of Foodie, here's what happened today. Ultimately, the biggest talking point was Foodie came out and said that she may be addicted to cocaine, and then told her internet audience all about her cocaine usage, how it was becoming essentially a daily habit, how, ultimately there were talking points around how that particular drug usage was affecting her appetite, and that's ultimately, in my opinion, as a layperson was leading to the weight loss. And you all know, I think that this entire weight loss journey has been quite unhealthy, both physically and mentally. Who the fuck am I? Don't take my opinion with any authority, just your average audience member. And we'll get into talking about that as well. Yep, that's it. That's about it, right? That's about it. So if you'd like to walk away with that summary, feel free. We're going to get into it now, however. And I hope everyone's okay. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all doing well and not like Chantal. Not like Chantal. Kat, good evening, Kat. Thank you very much for the super chat. Kat says, another great morning. Excellent. I mentioned last week that my friend Maddie loved your accent. Well, now she brags that a YouTuber said her name in her live. Oh, Maddie, thank you very much for your super chat. I appreciate it. I remember that as well, because I said that I wasn't from New Zealand. But yes, Maddie, hello. This one's for you. Okay. Let's get to. I'm skipping through the first 15 minutes because that's where the talking point starts. We're not going to be watching the chat, although I have some particularly blunt talking points to talk about in regards to her chat. Let me say this. Cynical Zach will certainly make an appearance in this live stream. Certainly will. Because there's just a lot. Let's get to. We're going to speed up and then we're going to slow down when the more serious topics start up. Just because I think that moment should be seen in like as much authenticity as possible. Right. Okay. 1.5 will get us there.
I have to tell you guys some things. I just feel like if I don't... Amber Smith, welcome to Very Important Bees. There's Ready Set Bees. I'm really like scared to talk about some things, and give me a minute.
Okie dokie. I hope everyone has a beverage. I've put this on to be nice and cozy because I feel like I deserve it today. And with this content...
Hi, Sam.
With this content, being comfortable is really important.
Put something comfortable to tell you guys some things.
Just being... Feeling like I'm taking care of myself is very important when we discuss this content in particular.
Should I put my cat pajamas back on? Are they clean? Or do they stink?
There we go. Comfy.
Give me a minute. Be patient.
Cold water and coffee? Nice. I made my hot cocoa, but put with coffee in it. Because I don't have work tomorrow, so...
Go grab your shit.
Yamino, lovely to see you. Thank you very much for the super chat. Yamino says, I hope you can use this for a little self-care and indulgence. Thank you, Yamino, I will. It's late and I probably won't make it to the end, but thank you for covering this and making it all easier to process and digest. Yamino, it is my absolute pleasure. It is, once again, another challenging talking point that this corner of the internet will get through and overcome, and we will utilize it as motivation and inspiration, and we will do some reflection on self and reflection on the whys and all of that. I appreciate the comment as well as the super chat, Yumino. Thank you, and enjoy your rest when you get there.
So let me get comfortable, okay?
Okie dokie. Oh, live chill life. Yes, absolutely. Yes. I have many thoughts. Yes. Beat Bep, you having a G&T? Nice.
What is this even pajamas? I can't get it on properly.
It's the cat's pajamas.
I need to reorder these. I'm smaller.
I forgot to line up the elevator music team. My apologies. I'll just sub in for it. Maybe we'll skip ahead until she comes back. There she is. All right. Great. There we go.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I needed a little moment of, like, non-serious, because it gets serious.
I don't know how to say what I'm about to say. But...
Oh, I had to slow it down. I'm sorry, team. I forgot.
I don't think it's something... it's not something I was going to talk about, but I just feel really...
This is normal speed.
I just feel really alone and I don't know what to do. Honestly, I don't. Like, I not that I don't know what to do, it's just...
Killjoy, thank you very much for the super chat. Pulpy elevator music, 10 out of 10 would recommend. Thank you, Killjoy. I appreciate it. I will try and let Foodie get through this with minimal pausing, and then we'll kind of revisit my thoughts on this.
I talked to BB about it, but nobody else. I, like, kept it in because I think I'm in, like, denial. And I was trying to go through the day and just, like, be normal, but and cook and everything, but I just can't. I just don't want to. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I need Kleenex. Hold on.
We'll skip ahead again. Sorry, team. Living less in the moment with this. Maybe not? No, she's quick. Alright.
I haven't even told my close internet friends. Like, all of you are gonna be like, what the fuck, you know?
I have a lot of thoughts. We'll get there.
Thank you, Lucky Lex. It's nothing to do with Dom. I'm not seeing him anymore. This is completely just me right now. So I don't want you to think that has to do with that. But oh my god, I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it because I know a lot of you are not gonna believe that I would do that, you know. Thank you, Lucky Lex. Ooh.
As a note, I did not watch this live. I caught up on the re-up. However, I understand there were a lot of discussions happening during the live, which I was privy to. It's a lot. Just let it go, Zach.
I'm pretty sure that I'm addicted to cocaine. I can't stop shaking. I've been shaking all day. Like, I can't stop shaking, and I just feel like I just need to calm down. That's why I ordered the pre-rolls, because if I do, when I do edibles or I do cannabis, it actually really helps with the nerves, because my nerves are just so like...
All right, we're going to stop it there. Not in its entirety, just I will step in and give some thoughts to this. Since watching this, I've been trying to, like, put my perspective together neatly. I don't think I'm able to do that with this talking point. It's hard. Okay. Here's the thing. It's hard for me to take anything seriously with Foodie because she's a lying liar who lies. Right? Whether or not she is lying about this, who the fuck knows? Because it's Foodie. Am I inclined to believe that she is taking cocaine often? Yes. The discussion around addiction is entirely hers to have. Do I feel as if this is... The common talking point that I return to is always miss. I feel like you have a really, really strange relationship with your audience, specifically the audience you have cultivated and the hug box environment that you have. Why the fuck are you announcing this on your YouTube? That's the thing that gets me. Why is this being announced on a live stream? Why is this being announced on a live stream that coincidentally has likes and dislikes? The ratio is turned back on, right? It's members only, so you can't actually receive feedback from anyone unless they're paying to chat. And throughout this chat, you have channel members signing up just for them to be able to pass on messages of whatever. You have super chats going through with messages of whatever. You have this does not seem like the platform that you would be making this announcement. It also doesn't seem like the platform that you would be making this announcement at this time. If you had gone away for a week, if you had gone away for a couple of days, which you did over the weekend, and then come to the realization, said these are the steps I'm taking to better myself, there's none of that. There is none of that. And sadly, we see it repetitively through Foodie's content, where this is my realization, this is the moment when I'm being told, these are my diagnoses, this is my health concern, this is the challenge I'm having with substances, whatever it is. The audience is always seeing that the moment of realization, I suppose, but no work has gone into bettering the situation. It is just, this is my shitty situation here on my platform to monetize. I did not, as I was listening to the conversations, I was like, shit, that's awful. And I still think, shit, that's awful, for that realization to be being had, obviously, because no one deserves addiction. I will say that louder for those in the back who need to hear it. No one deserves this. Addiction is a shitty thing for anyone to go through, regardless of substance, situation, behavior, whatever, right? But because it's Foodie, it makes me question why. Why now? Why in this format? Why are certain things happening while this discussion is being had? And I can still believe the use of substances, and I can still believe her coming to the realization that there may be an issue of addiction, certainly, because again, that is her issue to have. The telling of this story is more of the discussion that I'm wanting to understand. We will continue.
Welcome, Geraldine.
Raining, thank you very much for the super chat. Also, Foodie, this realization is not the time to be welcoming new channel members. I understand you think it polite, perhaps, but also it's quite on the nose, and there's a lot of on the nose business, and like as we go, and I'll kind of bring those up as it comes. Raining, thank you for the chat. Raining says, this is why as a content creator you need to be very careful in who you publicly support and back up, because Amber has been admittedly defending her. Raining, absolutely. Obviously there's big conversations about specifically Amber being in chats saying, oh well, you know, it's just she's Foodie's just high, she's not hurting anyone, this, that and the other. Like, we won't really be talking much about Amber today. Raining, pardon me, but I appreciate the super chat. Yeah. This is a really big topic that we'll get into, and that is the enabling that her chat provides. Moments like this make me just, it brings me back to all of those times where her chat was saying, here's $20 to go and buy a McFlurry. Like, oh, are we having pizza for dinner tonight? This content creator sat here and told you all she was struggling with BED and food addiction. And people in her chat are giving her money to eat like shit. Boy, like, we've come a long way since then. But also, like, the environment. Lots of big talks to have there.
Feel bad for lying, but how am I supposed to? I didn't even think that.
Also, more conversation. Like, we didn't even cover the mushrooms, really. Jeez Louise, did we not cover the mushrooms? There's an entire talking point about the welfare check and how, oh no, the police told me even if I was doing illicit drugs in my home, they couldn't do anything about it. Like, almost a preamble justification to this moment of admission. Hate all of it. Really, really don't like where we've ended up with Chantel content. I can tell you that. Lindsay, thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Lindsay says, ready, set, bees. Look where that's gotten you, Chantel. Always having to raise the ceiling on how far you push yourself for money. Lindsay, I, first of all, appreciate the talking point. Secondly, obviously, appreciate the super chat. Yeah. It, like, not a professional, don't take this comment with any level of authority, but it is quite obvious that there is an issue of transference. In today's content, she definitely goes into talking about her struggles with food addiction and how that's kind of been transferred, essentially admitting that. But, like, we'll get into it deeper, but I had a lot of thoughts during this content in that she talks a reasonably okay game when it comes to addressing my health concerns. But your chat isn't new, Chantal. Your audience members, although you do sometimes pull the wool over their eyes, like, for years you have been saying that you will look at receiving treatment for a long list of concerns. Many of them surrounding mental health. Some of them surrounding addiction. They never came to fruition. So I really hope that after this admission, we don't go back to some fucking medical medium bullshit. Like, meditating my way through withdrawal. Like, fuck that noise. Absolutely not. If anyone out there needs to hear this and you are struggling with addiction, or you yourself find yourself in similar situations, reach out to friends, reach out to family, seek professional assistance. I don't... None of this. Do not announce it on YouTube for coin. This is...
I haven't... Like, I'm stupid. I was cocky, you know, starts with a couple lines and then you're like, oh, it's just for partying, and then I just started, you know, started doing it by myself. Like, not with anybody. Just having a fucking 8-ball in my drawer and just doing it. Oh.
Mish, yes, this video is still up. Also, a big shout out to everybody in the chat as well as the mods for being wonderful, specifically in regards to self-care. It's moments like this and it's content like this that, for me, certainly makes me reflect on behaviors, concerns, and issues that I have that I know I can't handle. And that's okay, because I am in a very privileged position where I am able to seek assistance. That's why I really enjoy everyone in the chat being very loud about that. Thank you.
Many of us had substance abuse. You are not. Definitely not. Thank you. Love the sound of rain. I appreciate it. You can overcome anything. Opening up is a good step for real. It shows you. Thanks, Victoria. Oh, I feel so stupid. I didn't even tell, like, any of you guys, Victoria, any of you, because I didn't think, like, I was, you know, I just thought, and then I noticed that, it's okay in recovery. This is the worst part. I totally get it. We're all human. There are many great recovery programs out there. Thank you, Anna. And that's overwhelming for me. Like, I'm gonna have to go, like, am I gonna have to go to, like, a program and everything, or can I, like, nip this in the bud? I don't know, like.
You all know I have issues and concern when Chantal does this, right? When she utilizes her own chat as a sounding board as to how she can manage her life. I hate it. I really, I'm using that word a lot recently in regards to Chantal's content. I really hate it. I do. Because she should not be asking her hug box how to manage cocaine addiction. Chloe, welcome to Pulpster. Thank you for joining. She just shouldn't. It is not the environment. These are the people who have been just consistently praising the shenanigans. There have been so many shenanigans. And they are not medical professionals at all. In any way. So I guess the safest... you know what? I'm not going to give her advice on what she needs to do. If she is admitting to her own addiction, okay, excellent first step. But, like, I keep coming back to the question, why is this on a live stream? Why is this not a conversation being had with friends, with family, with healthcare professionals? She says, oh, not even my internet friends knew about this before I did this, which I found weird. When I heard this conversation was happening, I thought, she didn't reach out to the people on, like, her Super Buddy mod Discord to talk to. Like, even if she didn't have anyone in her real life to talk to about, she has access to these people. So why are we doing it here? Why are we doing it now? It's all very confused and concerning.
Thanks, Danielle. The last time I had some was, did I have any yesterday? I don't think so.
Emmy, I'm very sorry to hear that. But thank you for the message.
But, like, before that, it's been, like, every day. Almost, I'd say. Maybe a day or two without it, but the more I do it, obviously. And I just got scared today because, like, I thought I was okay and went to Farm Boy, and then all of a sudden it's like you have to learn how to be happy again.
Dustin, thank you for the super chat. Dustin says, knowing her personality, there is a 0% chance, or there is zero chance, rather, she can do this alone. Coming from a family full of addiction to various substances, cocaine, not possible. And see, Dustin, first of all, thank you for the talking point and for the super chat. That's the important thing to remember, right? Like, not here to vilify addiction. Addiction is a thing. Potentially everybody in the world has to deal with that. Right? It sucks. Like, just objectively, addiction is shit. It's bad. It is a bad thing for anyone to have to deal with or go through, either personally or through someone they know. Absolutely, I agree, Dustin. I do not think there is any chance of Foodie dealing with this alone, and I certainly don't think there's any chance of her successfully dealing with this with her chat acting as her support network. No, again, these are the people who send her super chats to indulge in fucking McFlurries while, like, untreated diabetes runs rampant. Like, absolutely not. Friends, family, what am I trying to say? Friends, family, any professional organization, whether or not that is not-for-profit, for-profit, whatever, all better options than sitting on YouTube trying to do this. I hate it. I hate it so much. Suzanka. Hi, Suzanka. Thanks for the super chat. Suzanka says, while we're watching Chantel monetize her addiction, please say a prayer or send kind thoughts to those struggling with addiction for those who are recovering. Absolutely, Suzanka. Thank you for the super chat and for the very important message as well. Absolutely. I'm not a professional, but I feel like this is one of the worst ways to handle this. However, remember, motivation and inspiration, the takeaway from this, less about Foodie and more about the general talking points, are that at least we're able to have these talking points, right? It obviously sucks the circumstance, but it does bring up a really important talking point that hopefully everybody in the community can kind of openly discuss sensibly. That.
Welcome, Sam. That's why you keep doing it, because it's like once it's over, it's like you just keep needing more and more because you get so depressed, and shaky. I'm so stupid. I'm doing a piece of edible because it helps. No, it does. I'm not gonna do a lot. I feel like I have to because I'm so, like, I didn't take. Really, Queen? A day? Oh no, mine lasted like a couple weeks.
Yeah, it has.
And it's not, I'm not seeing him. It's not that. It's
old mate.
Getting it myself and doing it myself, And
why are we having this conversation?
Even Dom was like, I'm not getting it for you
on
anymore.
The live
I
stream.
can see you just want more and more of it. I'm not getting it for you. So Brooke, did something happen to you this weekend? No, I'm okay, Brooke. Thank you. Kev Cass, no one is allowed to shame anyone for drug use. You are not a terrible person. You're not horrible. You were so brave for sharing it. Thanks, Kev. You don't feel that way, like people telling you you're a junkie and everything, And it's like, yeah, probably a lot of my weight loss was from that, because you don't eat. You just do that.
Here's another really important talking point. Unhealthy weight loss. It's unhealthy. Don't do as Chantel do. Just don't. Oh, it was the Ozempic. The Ozempic was making her feel nauseous and she was eating less and all of this. All of these discussions we've been having for months. Ozempic, the miracle drug, right? Yeah, alright. Raining, thank you for the super chat. Raining says, how does she know a dealer to get it? I have no idea, Raining. I have absolutely no idea. And realistically, like, it ultimately doesn't matter in my mind, the process that goes through obtaining everything. Ultimately, it's an unimportant clarification in the, well, she ended up with it, so that's how we get here. Good morning, Rebecca.
The Ozempic, doing that, and then people would accuse me of that, and I hate lying about it. And now.
Okay, that's just some bullshit talking point. I hate lying about it. Absolutely not. You have been on stream for months telling us it's all the miracle of the Ozempic, right? It's the Ozempic doing all of this work. Look, guys, I'm down 70 pounds. Skinny ankle queen. I hate it. As someone who lost a considerable amount of weight by being really bored with their food and counting everything, I hate it. I really hate it. Because it wasn't the miracle of the Ozempic. It was the cocaine.
No, stop. Am I going to gain my weight back? You know what I mean? So that scared me. So I was like, no, I'll just, one more time. Robert, just do this and then none, you know? Miss Fancy May, welcome to Very Important Beezers. Ready, set, bees. Thank you.
Once again, cynical Zach. Warning. It just seems, to me, an audience member, the cut between serious talking points about addiction and welcoming channel members who are paying you to chat in this chat while this topic of conversation is happening, it feels really disingenuous. Yeah, it just does.
So,
Buttons.
I just feel like I feel better now that I'm not hiding it as much from people because...
Because why? As a general statement, look, I can only speak to addiction in regards to smoking. That's it. That's, like, the one thing that I have known I have been addicted to, right? Okay. The format is the thing that confuses me. Why a YouTube live stream? You know what? A YouTube recorded video would have made more sense, right? The live just goes to show how reliant Foodie is on her audience for a lot more than just being sets of eyeballs. There is certainly an emotional reliance on there, in my layperson opinion. And this is a conversation to have with a good Judy. She goes on to say how she spoke about this with BB, and, like, we'll get to that when we get to it. But having this conversation with 2,000 people watching you, wild. Wild.
I just want to lay down for a minute.
Speed back up? Okay, thanks, team. We'll go to 1.5.
Are you Queen of Hearts? Misha, those people are toxic. Thank you.
Lockdown in Brisbane? It is indeed a lockdown in Brisbane.
I feel like I do have a withdrawal, like shaky,
3
very
days.
shaky. And, like, I can't calm down. Like, I feel like I've done it and I haven't today at all. And that's why the edibles and the other cannabis products, they do help with the anxiety and just calming you down.
This is fucked to me as well, this talking point. Yeah, no, I'm taking cocaine, but I'm balancing that out with edibles to manage my anxiety and my shakes. And that quickly followed up by, here's my list of prescription medication. Fuck knows how that interaction's going. She's not a professional. Neither am I. Be super interested to talk to someone about how, like, cocaine and Ozempic work together. How cocaine and the depression medication she currently is on works together. Like, holy fuck, man. This is dangerous and concerning, huh? Sammy, thank you very much for the super chat. Sammy says, since the money and the following have come along, she in every way possible has made it worse for herself. Her personality is pretty vile. Sammy, I would agree. I haven't seen a lot of success through Chantel for a hot minute. We had a moment there with My 400-Pound Life, which I quite enjoyed, but yeah, it's all seemed to have just gone downhill, and I hate all of it. And yeah, just a lot of actions she takes, and a lot of faux transparency that she shows is, like, really the thing that irks me with this.
But I do need help. Well, I'm gonna be okay, I think. I don't know. Daily? No, not a whole month.
Rusty makes a very good point, and I would like to say this. Rusty says she needs to go to the doctors and tell them fucking ASAP she's been off warfarin, let alone on coke. So much, Rusty. Like, so much of this entire live stream was screaming, go and see a professional, go and speak to a doctor, go and seek help. Not even in the realm of speaking about the addiction, just speaking about the substance abuse and how, like, fucked that could be with your, like, laundry list of comorbidities. Because I don't know how any of that works. I can't imagine cocaine consumption is, like, great for the severe extreme non-alcoholic fatty liver. Like, that was a concern when we were just talking about diet. Now we're talking about, like, a whole separate segment, and oh my goodness. Becky, thank you very much for the super chat. Becky says, I'm worried she's switched her cycle from healthy eating to mukbangs to now heavy drugs. Needs help, just edibles. Hope she is at least telling the truth. Becky, and that's part of the problem. Thank you for the talking point and for the super chat. That's part of the problem with Chantel. Who, like, truth is not Chantel's strength. And everything she says and does on her channel draws scrutiny, I think fairly, from the majority of the audience. And this particular talking point is questionable as to why the fuck it's a YouTube thing and not a, like, this is my private life thing. I suppose with Chantel, we just, like, the line is getting more and more blurred between those two, like, that separation. She's, like, very little barrier between real life and YouTube life.
I don't know what to do, Chloe. I think I'm gonna see how I feel.
I hate this. Go and speak to a doctor. I know this was like 10 hours ago, but still.
You think that I will have some withdrawals?
Oh god, entire discussions about withdrawals happening between her and her chat. I hate it. These people are also the people out here saying, no, just take this multivite, it'll be fine with your, like, other prescription medications. They don't fucking know. And neither does Chantel, and that's why she asks. But she asks the wrong people. Instead of asking learned individuals, instead of asking family doctors or people who are aware of her certain circumstance, she asks her audience, all of whom are only shown what Chantel chooses to show them. And they are more than likely not professionals. And have no vested interest. And the environment's got trolls, so you've got that to, like, think about as well. Oh, boy.
I just feel like that's all I want to do right now. Honey, come here. God. Yeah. Yeah, finish. Oh, sorry, Sam. He loves me. I love you too, Sam. Don't be. He's coming to comfort me. Sam.
And here's the thing. Cynical Zach doesn't want to come across as, like, mean or rude or stupid. However... Oh, it's raining outside. However... slightly distracted. However, the audience has been manipulated by Chantel before. That is not to say that the discussion about addiction isn't serious, because it is. It absolutely is. In this instance, it is a challenging discussion to have when we are talking about a content creator who has purposefully manipulated and encouraged a really shitty relationship with her audience. That.
Need coping tools. Maybe like addictions counseling or
Professional assistance.
I talked a long time to BB, and he's so amazing. He's like, anytime you're gonna cave or have a problem, just call me, and I'll be there for you. Brooke, does your family know you need support? Not now. I didn't tell my mom because I don't want to upset her. Give Cass, welcome, give Cass. Thank you. He said you're at a turning point in your life right now. You can have a future traveling. Lucky Lex, like Oxy and Fan, you will feel poopy for a while, but you bounce back and will feel better than ever. Thank you, Lucky Lex. I'm glad you were able to transfer of addiction. Yeah. It's like no matter what stage I am in my life, it's like I'm always addicted to something. Whether it's food, and I was so happy it's not food. I know that's so fucked up.
Kind of
my
is.
God, I would rather. I can't go back to being addicted to food. I just can't. I just can't.
This is some heavy, like, talking points coming up, team, by the way, so totally understand if anyone needs to duck out. Jupiter, thank you very much for the super chat. Jupiter says, I think that Chantel should log off and get some real help and talk to people who she has and get some real support. Jupiter, thank you for the talking point and for the super chat. Absolutely, 100% agree with you. If she were able to just log off for a little while, that would help. Not a professional literally just saying, like, stop doing this on stream, because it makes it, I think, as a layperson, I think it would make it so much more challenging to go through all of this with everybody watching, right? No. I'm not even going to suggest that. Maybe I'll talk about it later.
I appreciate you guys listening to me, and I know a lot of people, like, I told you so. I know people have experience with that, are not stupid. But, I mean...
It's true. Many people have dealt with it, yes.
I was very cocky, like, oh, it's okay, I can just do it recreationally. You know? Like, anytime I've ever done it, it was like... I didn't like it, but... I don't know, I'm just different, you know? The guy's just messaging me with the flavors of pre-rolls I have. Is professional help covered? Don't let money be the reason I'm here.
Okay, this is a really hard part for me. The dichotomy, I suppose, of talking about your addiction to cocaine while also talking about your reliance on the weeds. Yeah. Yeah, I hate it. I hate it.
For you, thank you so much. Yeah, it is covered. Hi, Travonda, I know. No, I haven't been taking my medication. But I was like, am I really addicted? Because, like, I can go a day without it. Like, I've gone a day without it, but now, like, today, I'm just like, I didn't have any yesterday, and today I'm just like...
Great. Also, at this moment, I thought she better not be trying to, like, fucks with the definition of addiction. Because she's because she's messed with, or perhaps skewed the definition of binge, I think, as a layperson. So when it comes to her talking about whether or not she thinks she is or is not addicted, Jesus Christ, like, you are literally out here dropping all types of bombshells with admission, and then questioning the definition. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Your eyes. Welcome to Very Important Users. Ozark Center. Yeah, we have a lot of, like, it's covered here in Canada. We have a lot of, for drug addictions. Now that it's not food, maybe I can get some help. Oh my god, my life is fun. Ooh, I'm so stupid. Like, I don't even know how I'm alive right now. I'm on so many medications, and Tracy, I'm a licensed therapist. I work in substance abuse. Please go to detox. Stop taking edibles. Don't detox on your own. Thank you, Tracy. No, I've been taking my antidepressants. That's the only thing. Because if I don't, when the wellness check, no, it was just edibles. For real.
Shana, thank you very much for the super chat. Shana says, I'm an alcoholic sober for 4 years. At first, this made my heart drop, but overall this felt very manipulative. She's nowhere near actually wanting help. Shana, thank you very much for sharing your story and for the talking point as well as for the super chat. I appreciate it. Yeah, I can feel that. In the first run through, I was like, my emotions were quite elevated in regards to this discussion and talking point, and I thought, like, obviously this is awful. Obviously this is a conversation around, like, some really heavy topics. And then again, we can come back to the point of addiction sucks for everyone. Yep. No, like, it does. And many people deal with it. Yes. The issue I have, apart from it just being on the YouTubes, which is very confusing to me, another issue I have is that because it's on the YouTubes, we draw direct correlation to her past content, because this is content for Foodie. So past content, specifically when we were talking about food as an alternate substance, she never received any help for that. She never went searching for that help in that addiction, right? So where are my hopes when we're 3 years later and we're talking about cocaine addiction? They're not very high. And I personally, I feel as if I have to be cynical about all of what's going on here. Like, it's heartbreaking. You don't want to see anyone struggling through anything, let alone addiction. It's awful. But I have to fortify those emotions and expectations, I suppose, because it's Foodie. This is where her content, like, leads consistently. And it's awful. And I hate it here. Spoiled Chick, thank you very much for the talking point. Spoiled Sex, I don't believe she's being truthful. I mean, thank you for the super chat and for the talking point. I don't know how much to trust Chantal, given the past few years' worth of content. I think that she's being honest in regards to the substance abuse. I think she's being honest in regards to her possible addiction. I think that she will attempt to walk it back or minimize the discussion moving forward, because getting help is hard. And let me say this: getting help can be hard, right? Depending on who you are, depending on where you live, depending on your, financial situation, depending on your mental health, getting help can be hard, but it's worth it, right? It's worth it to look after you. Unfortunately, Foodie has never shown me as an audience member that she's willing to feel worth it or to be worth it enough to look after herself or put enough effort in to look after herself, because we somehow got here. Rain, thank you for the super chat. Rain says, I wonder if she'll do live sober now. I have no idea, Rain. I probably won't call to speculate. Also, thank you for the super chat. I probably won't call to speculate her status on lives. It'll just be, Foodie, you've lied to us a whole bunch, and now you're admitting to heavy drug use, and like there'll be entire discussions about tone and purpose and framing from a content perspective. Whether or not she chooses to be honest, transparent, take us on a journey of some kind, who knows? I mean, I don't know.
Pete doesn't know. I wasn't going to tell anybody because now nobody trusts you anymore after you tell them. You know what I mean?
I mean, you lied to your audience multiple times this year, so, yep.
Only baby, because he's so supportive. He was checking on me and like, where have you been? And
here's the other thing, right? So she's told BB, and she's come online and told chat, hasn't had this conversation with Pete's or the family or mum. That's wild to me. She, like, regardless of her relationships off camera, there are people to assist her, right? There are people in the real world who are able to assist Foodie that are not just pixels on a screen. Foodie has a home. Foodie has a family home. Foodie has a support network on the other side of this camera. So it's just so damn curious as to why she felt the need to announce this on this live stream. Also, team, there are over 1,000 of you joining me very early in the morning on the other side of the planet, or this evening on this side. Thank you so much for being here. If you'd like to hit the like button, please feel free.
I don't want anyone that info. I know. It's a lot to share.
Megan, thank you for booping
You
this.
just get into it, like, it's fun to do at first, like someone said, and then until it's time. I need to lay down. Because I don't feel too good. I don't feel great. Where's my llama? I need my llama. Hold on. I need my llama. I feel very jittery. The alley show. Be honest with yourself and your family members could understand. Only my power away from streaming. Focus on your health.
I mean, I wish you would. My God, how many years has her audience been telling her to focus on her health? Like, regardless of the most recent talking point. Like, she hasn't taken any of it seriously. Zero. None of it. What really gets me is this 70 pounds down. It's healthy weight loss, you guys. It's not unhealthy.
Honestly, it does help talking with you guys, though. It does. And
does it? I don't think it does. Take this offline.
Is it Queenish?
Go.
All this time, my mouth wants to. Really, all this time? I'm so glad for you. Yeah, he's like, you know, he's really good. I definitely feel like I have enough support from, like, friends, family. I know I have enough support from you guys and stuff.
What support can your internet hug box offer you here? What support? Niceties in words are all well and good. But what are those pixels really doing for you, sis? Really? Pete's is able to be in your world and assist you in some capacity. Hell, he packed your fupa wound. BB has obviously showcased that he is capable of having in-depth, serious discussions and offer firm guidance. Mum and Grandma, who knows? But they are there. They exist in your real world, Chantal. Do not come here. Top tip for future Zach and anyone who needs to hear it. Do not come online and seek support from your internet audience when, like, real world truths are occurring. Don't do that. Because ultimately, I argue that that's quite manipulative. That gives the audience a sense of emotional connection and duty or responsibility. Chantal, your audience has no responsibility when it comes to you. None. It's not like that. It does not work like that. And I hate it.
I'm thinking of doing that, though, like, logging off and, like, seeing what I can do for help, because I know I didn't do any today. Spending a grip. Thanks, Victoria. I do love you guys. Professional's job. I know.
It is a professional's job. It is not your internet hug box's responsibility.
I feel like I can call somewhere and get help with addiction to, like, drugs, but when I was addicted to food, I felt a lot more alone.
I can't with that argument. I can't with that argument. And perhaps this is just because I'm someone who overcame a shitty relationship with food. Look, let me tell you, if you are suffering with addiction of any kind, reach out and seek assistance. Do not do as Chantal do. Holy shit. Do not wait for an addiction to transfer to something far more dangerous and or insidious. I hate it. Dustin, thank you again for the super chat. Dustin says, I just want to highlight that we shouldn't relate this to the recent ALR development. Addiction is a hell of a thing and should be taken seriously. 100%, Dustin. 100%. Like, addiction, like I was saying, with all of this conversation, the silver lining, I suppose, is that we're all able to have these more challenging, specific conversations and discussions around addiction. I am not an authority, right? There will be better content creators out there who touch on this topic far better than I am. But I just appreciate the fact that in this corner of the internet, we can utilize the content and have discussions among ourselves. But yeah, like this is so far out of the realms of like of Amber and Foodie that it is a specific talking point unto itself. Killjoy, thank you for the super chat. Killjoy says, I genuinely don't think she understands how dangerous her actions, conversations, and thought processes can be for herself and all around her, including audience. Killjoy, I absolutely 100% agree. Thank you for the super chat. And like, it may come across as I'm being some kind of rude boy. I am indeed just a tough lover. But anytime she brings up something and handles it poorly, in my opinion, I feel as if it is smart to speak up about it, because so many things that Chantal has spoken on or has handled poorly have resulted in ultimately unhappiness, right? And I think that there are just better ways to live than the ways that Foodie has showcased as positive.
Can make it a turning point. That's what he said. That's what Phoebe said. Welcome, Cake First. Thank you for subscribing to Very Important Features. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Do you think so, Dax? Thank you, Cynthia Estrada. Welcome to Beezers, you rest. Thank you. Marissa, it needs to happen tonight or you might take yourself out of it.
Rain, welcome to Pulpster. Thank you for joining.
Yeah, Emily.
Thanks, Lottie.
Thanks, Mega, Kristen. Thank you. Oh, I feel pitiful. True, Twilight. Sarah, no more recreational drugs. Your life is not after you can do this. Thank you, Sarah. No, you guys are just awesome. Marissa, just listening. This is the last thing I needed in my life, isn't it? The last.
Again, hi, not a professional and certainly not dismissing the challenge of addiction. But Foodie, you're the one doing this. Danielle, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. Welcome to Popstar. To dismiss something of this severity as, oh, this is not what I needed in my life right now. Okay, you had a moment of clarity and you shared that clarity with your audience. But, like, now's not the time to dismiss the revelation of cocaine addiction as just something you really didn't need right now. Take the, like, level of severity that this conversation started with and, like, walk away. Walk away with that. Don't walk away with where this conversation leads.
Pete doesn't know.
Hey, Bex.
Thanks, Lewis. Oh. I guess I have to log off and go.
Yes, you should have. But you didn't. You spent the next 2 hours on stream. Because you're reliant on your chat for so much.
Will I ever live with Amberlynn? Sure. Queen Bee, you're stronger than you think. Life is complicated. It's just another hill to climb, sweetie. Just to admit this shows your courage, your mission. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Queen Bee.
Okay, cool. So this is an entire talking point that we'll go through for the next 2 hours. The admission, right? Yes, understanding that admitting you have a problem is the first step. Cool, great, understand that. Foodie has led me to believe that there will not be a lot of follow-through. And that's, I think, the most important thing that Chantal will need to overcome this challenge, as her chat says, right? It's all well and good to admit. The formatting of this is real questionable. All well and good to make the admission. What are you going to do about it? Because, like, I can't get emotionally invested in this as an audience member, knowing in the past all of the shenanigans when it comes to the best of intentions. This is a much more serious talking point. my expectations are exactly where they are always. Becky, thank you again for the super chat. Becky says, a reaction channel has a past of drugs, said the worst things people can do is give them money, and that's all they were doing. Becky, thank you for the super chat. I don't know how I feel about the monetary encouragement. I mean, everybody knows how I feel about shitty relationships with food and how that can only be encouraged with a monetary element kind of added on. So, like, my perspective holds true for whatever substance Chantel, like, is talking about, and, like, the relationship with the audience and the monetary benefit, and it's all just gross.
It's right now. Are you, Katie? Maybe that's why I come and talk to you guys, because, you know, I know, Peeper. That's why I want to tell you guys, like, I didn't expect people to be supportive. Like, I actually expected a lot more hate, honestly, to be honest. So I'm actually, like, I feel a bit better that Ozempic, at first, yeah, I mean, like, it really did help me lose some weight. So that is, you know, when I wasn't even doing it at first, so,
Sure.
But no, it's not a miracle drug or anything, for sure.
Oh, it's not now, but it certainly was before the admission of cocaine usage. Yeah, great.
I mean, even now, I still watch what I eat, though, so. But yeah, it does, definitely. Like, when you do that, that's all you don't eat. Like, didn't eat once for, like, 3 days.
Which is unhealthy. Can we just, like, can every chat help me out? Every time Foodie says something that, like, somehow confusingly glorifies the shitty behavior, can people just, like, make a correction for me? I'll shout it out as often as I hear it as well. Like, not healthy. Like, mark that was an unhealthy thing. Please. Tell your chat that was unhealthy. Please. This is a PSA.
I have a lot to tell a doctor. I don't know. Like, I feel like I should just, like, I don't know what's going on. I haven't been on my blood thinners in, like, months. Stupid.
Which is unhealthy. Excellent. All right. Cool. I'm getting in the vibe of this.
Wave of emotion and motivation can slip through your fingers. I know.
Dangerous. Yes, exactly, Melissa.
It makes me really mean, Peeper Pooper. I get so mean. Cake first, please tell Pizza your mom and don't be alone. Thank you. Like, I'm like shaky. Like, I don't know hamburger eyes. It's true, Dax. We should not hate, respect each other. Really, Katie? Yeah. I'm gonna see a doctor.
Okay, can't wait.
Sweats.
Please do.
No sweats.
Please do. This conversation should have been had with one of them instead of all of YouTube.
And I was in denial too, like when people are like, you're an addict, and I'm just like, no, I can stop anytime I want to, you know?
Who was telling you this? Who was telling you were an addict? If you weren't being honest with your usage. That's a curious question. Maybe it's just a misspeak, but who was telling you were an addict? I mean, there's entire discussions about transference. Again, layperson, not a professional. But, like, yeah. So you didn't seek help then. I sure as shit hope that you seek help now. But your track record ain't great, so my expectations are low. This is all very unhealthy.
Yeah. Brooke, you need to stick with therapy. You know. True, Dax. I don't have any. I honestly don't. I have none left, for real. I haven't had any today. As you can see, my pupils are a normal size. And yesterday, too. I didn't have any yesterday.
Do you know what? Ultimately, I think these conversations are going to get minimized, which I don't think is a good thing. The conversations about whether or not Foodie Beauty is high in this live stream. Like, fuck, how did we get here? But secondly, like, that's all going to get quite minimized. And I certainly hope that... Here's the thing as well. Like, with all of the edibles in the conversation, so much of her, like, so much of her past behavior on edibles is kind of dismissed by the fact that she's just beezing. She's just high as butts. That's just Foodie when she's high. But, like, it calls to question how much in the past has been influenced by other substances and whether or not that's actually important. Whether or not it's important to know or understand what she's on in that moment. Because now, with this talking point, and I hate that it minimizes it really shouldn't, because it's essentially inebriation, and I think it should be much more transparent than just like Foodie's beezing. But now it's just going to be a whole heap of speculation. And ultimately, if you are, you know, a glass is half empty type of individual, you might think that every time she's beezing, she's on this, that, and the other. Where the hell does this narrative go now? Who knows?
Very, 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 very expensive. It is. It is. Unless you're The Weekend or like a very, very rich person. It's, yeah, you're right, you know? I have to go to the bathroom. Florida Kilo is $1,000. It was very strong, too. Very strong stuff.
I understand that she says she bought a kilo for $1,000 here. She did misspeak. I think she actually clarifies a little later in that it was 7 grams. So just wanted to clean that talking point up. But also, Foodie lies. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows what the truth is? And is it enough? Is it really worth the effort and investment to figure out what the truth is? When, at the end of the day, the truth will all come to light when Chantal does this again, where she talks transparently. Who cares?
And it was all mine. I didn't share it. I didn't do it with anybody. Oh, no, that was mine. That's why I feel so bad, because, like, no, it wasn't from him. This is me. That's what I'm saying. It's not him at all. For real.
Oh, Joda, thank you for that.
No, it doesn't, Penny. That's why you have to keep doing it. So, the nose blowing, yeah.
Yeah, all those allergies.
Yeah. I mean, even if I do gain some weight back, it's not going to be everything. I'm not going back up to 400 pounds. I'm not doing it. I'm not. At all. No, it's like...
And this draws, like, quite a serious talking point out, specifically in regards to, like, the fear of weight gain, right? I feel like I can speak on this not because I'm a professional, but I've lived with my own insecurities when it comes to the number on the scale, specifically after successfully losing weight and then trying to manage some semblance of maintenance. I understand the fear of never wanting to go back to where you were. I understand it. But boy howdy, do I consider myself very fortunate that I have addressed my own mental insecurities in that realm instead of what Chantal has done. In my mind, as a layperson, Chantal has found the shortest route, I guess, the path of least resistance, the easiest method to take that as her major concern in this moment, and deal with it. Like, I don't have to worry about putting weight back on anymore. I'm afraid to put weight back on again. I will not put weight on again. And instead of seeking treatment, instead of seeking therapy, instead of finding healthy mental coping mechanisms, again, not a professional, just lived through it. Instead, we have cocaine addiction. For years, her audience has told her, you need to seek professional assistance. Please go and seek professional assistance. 200,000 views on fucking mukbangs, and you didn't invest in yourself. That's the infuriating part, because she's living well within her means. She is able to seek professional assistance, and she just didn't. And we ended up here. Maxie, thank you for the super chat. Maxie says, this conversation should have been between her and her family. I 100% agree. Chantel coming online and confessing is really iffy. 100% Maxie. Thank you for the talking point and for the super chat. Yes, I agree. I am very confused as to why this entire conversation was had on YouTube. If it had to be with her audience in any regard, she should have done it with her friends in a more private capacity, or done a recorded video in a couple of weeks when she was able to put it together, perhaps like seek some assistance, like be on the road to recovery instead of just the admission. And that's the thing that's really confusing, is that it is just it's seemingly quite an ad hoc vulnerable moment of admission, and it's very confusing and I don't understand it.
7 grams. Whew. Thank you, Kristen.
That was the clarification.
No, sorry, it was a mixture of the allergies. Like, as you can see, I still have allergies. But it was that too. Smoky Steve. Welcome, Smoky Steve. I like Smoky Steve. Yeah, help and support from your family. I know. I mean, like, you're sick, puking, pooping, excessively high heart rate. Yeah, my heart is like, I feel like I'm calm, more a bit calm now, but...
Her poor heart. Her poor heart. Potentially high blood pressure in the past.
Nobody
blood
knows.
thinners.
BB.
Like, super morbid obesity. Just that poor muscle. Oh, and cocaine now.
I am going to Sam. Hi, Annie.
I hate it.
Yeah, being live is helping a little bit, like, just keep my mind... Like, I don't want to be alone right now, I think. Like, I feel like you guys are, like, my community, and I feel supported, like, you know?
No. This is not what a YouTube community is used for. That's not. That's ill. That's gross. You don't want to be alone. You feel like you need support and help right now. Go check into urgent care. I understand entirely that this is not live, but this is my advice to Past Chantel in this live moment. Go call BB. Go talk to Pete's instead of your YouTube audience. Go seek professional assistance in whatever capacity is possible. Don't bring this to your YouTube audience, because that's some emotional shit right there. Dustin, thank you again for the super chat. Dustin says she has the privilege of help, but no drive. 100%. Becky, thank you for the super chat. Becky says, my mum passed away from cancer. I'm sorry to hear that, Becky, but was a heavy alcoholic and drug abuser. This was a hard video to watch other places. Thank you for talking through it. Becky, it's my pleasure. I'm very sorry to hear that, and thank you for sharing your story and for the super chat. Yeah, I mean, and this is ultimately the thing, right? Chantel's content is all about her. But as an audience, as a group, as a collective, as this corner of the internet, we're able to take a lot away from it. That doesn't stop us being able to empathize with Chantel in certain circumstances, to be able to sympathize with her circumstances in, you know, our own way. But ultimately, what the fuck can I do to help Chantel in this moment? Nothing. Chantel has chosen to monetize and produce this content. And I'm going to watch it. And I need a void to scream into. And thank you all for joining me in this void.
So, and everybody who can't be here too, like my viewers. Well, I'm sure my trolls will already message my family. Just join to say hang in there. Hope shows up in weird places. Thank you, Steve. Smoky Steve.
We're going to get through to the second live as well.
Blood thinners. I feel like I should go to like a hospital and be like, I didn't take my blood thinners and I've been doing this. And or maybe I really don't want to go to the hospital.
Oh my god, just fucking go. She should have gone. Why didn't she go? You know what? This was the opportunity for her chat, right? That right there was the opportunity for her chat to be like, you know what? You want us to be supporters? You want us to enable, like, all of your fucking behavior? Yeah, you're right this time. Go to the hospital. And that's what makes me mad with Chantel, because whether or not she consciously knows that her saying that will get a certain response out of her audience, I don't know. But, like, just imagine putting that on the table, right? Imagine sitting down and having this conversation with your family. You've just told them you have an addiction. You've just told them you feel a certain way. And you're saying, oh, yeah, maybe I should go to the hospital because I'm not taking this list of medication that I should be taking. And I have no idea about how, like, medical interaction is going to occur between the licit medication I'm on and the illicit substance use that I'm partaking in. Like, imagine coming to people that you say you care for, you say are your supporters, and say, here, I'm thinking about going to the hospital because of this list of reasons, but I probably won't. That's what makes me think it's ultimately quite manipulative. And I hate it.
I will, sugar. They do message my family about everything, yeah.
As they
true.
should. Like, it's not their duty to do it, but
No, they don't. Oh my God,
family,
Brooke.
right?
The psych ward at the hospital is the most. Like, it makes things worse. It's so
Okay,
bad.
let's just shut up, Foodie. No. You don't get to tell the internet, I don't care who's watching this, you don't get to tell anyone that the psych ward at the hospital is so bad. No, fuck it. No, that is a healthcare service, and if you require that, you deserve it. You deserve professional assistance. Don't let Foodie scare you from going to an urgent care facility, a mental health facility in any capacity. A psych ward, as she is saying. Like, absolutely not. Do not listen to her.
It's so bad. It's so bad. They make you feel like shit. They make you feel like shit. It's the.
I hate it. I hate it so much. What? Because it's not your internet fucking hug box who's giving you ass pats for coming clean about your cocaine addiction. Fuck off. No. The mental health professionals make me feel so bad. Do they make you feel so bad because they're trying to get information out of you so that they can treat you correctly? Trying to treat you like a patient instead of like a dancing monkey? I hate it. Even Star, hello, thank you for the super chat. Even Star says, I really needed Sassy's act to get me through this. Mic drop on the PSA regarding urgent care. Well said. Even Star, thank you very much for the talking point and for the super chat. It gets me heated. Even Star, it gets me heated to hear Chantel shit on healthcare like this when she's out here saying, yeah, maybe I should like find some counseling for this topic that I'm speaking on. It's hard. Thank you again.
Worst. I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about. But I didn't think
She has look. She said just there, I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about. And perhaps it is a specific psych ward. I'm not even sure if that word is used in Australia. A specific area or institution within a medical facility that she has visited in the past. It probably is. Historians will likely let me know about her past experiences with mental health care facilities. Fine. But, like, miss, you have the privilege to be able to access that treatment. Many others do not. Many others find themselves in situations where they cannot request or receive help. And you out here complaining about this on your fucking YouTube channel, I hate it. How many times have I said that already? Ooh.
for groceries because I got the groceries. I did the haul, but
Great.
yeah. Hi, Annie.
There's a big conversation to have about tone in the next hour. And we'll
Okay,
get
let's see
to
Pulpy's
it.
tonight and make an appointment to start outpatient therapy. The ER is scary. Yeah. Yeah, Annie. No, I wasn't gonna tell you because even BB said, you're kind of like, people have a bad image of you right now when you're not.
She
really
shouldn't have told her
succeeding. You should
chat.
wait till you're like a success and then talk about it. Or
Yes, BB had the right of
the
it.
thing is like I got the groceries. I came home, put them all away, and then I was putting the stuff in the fridge, and I just couldn't stop thinking about it. And then I started getting shaky, and I'm just like, I don't give a fuck about salmon right now. I just don't. You know. Really, Iris?
It's very confusing as to
Yeah,
why
I
she
think he does lucky over
chose
sometimes to
this.
find out about me and stuff, like just to see what's up, and hey, I'll take that
Honey.
salmon.
BB cares for her health more than she does, I think,
I know about that.
ultimately.
They treated him like crap. They treat them like crap there. She's not giving back the crown that easily. I'd make you dinner. Thank you, Audrey. Hi, Natty G.
I'm not accepting Chantel's review of mental health assistance from anyone. Fuck all the way off, Chantel. Absolutely not.
Of course he loves me. I still feel like he's so caring. Like I see what you're going through. I can't not say anything.
Yeah, he doesn't want to see you fucking hurting
Thank you,
yourself.
BB. I said maybe people like
Consistently.
you because you're sweet and you're.
In so many ways.
I know, Danielle. I know I can't. I hope that I won't lose any friends over it. I know. Like, I can't even believe this is my life. And that's why I feel like I've just been ignoring everybody. My family, my friends, I haven't talked to them forever. And because I just wanted to just do that. Hide away and do it all day.
Yeah, you've been beezing since your birthday, so...
I had my own little setup here with my, my drawer. You did, Travonda? Baby, we fucking love you. He's so awesome. He's like, you need to go for some long walks and listen to TED Talks. He's so cute. He's the one who made me realize that. He's like, you're addicted, you know that, right? He's like, you're not sort of, you are. You are fully.
Go and speak to a professional, please.
Said anytime you need me, anytime. It's like you're gonna spend, people are not gonna support you anymore. You're gonna spend all your money. You won't be able to go to Farm Boy. He was...
Dustin, thank you for the super chat. Dustin says, she's stigmatizing mental health aid. I hate this. I certainly can't. I can't listen to her do that at all. She shits on healthcare professionals across the board. She'll tell us that she needs to sit for hours in an emergency room and how awful that is. She'll tell us how hot an RN or an ER assistant is. She'll shit on the psych ward. I absolutely hate it. Because coming from her, she doesn't treat herself seriously. She puts herself into all of these positions where urgent care is generally the first port of call. And she doesn't have a good experience. No wonder, because you've got, like, a lot of shit wrong. You're not treating yourself well enough not to get into the situation. And then when you find yourself in that situation, what? You're upset that, like, nursing staff in an ER don't have time for chit-chat? Like, get out of here. Get out of here. If you want to complain, go through the steps of bettering yourself first, instead of just, like, getting to the ultimate end. Anyway, thank you for the super chat to Scar. Apologies. Scar says, just came in, going to start back at the beginning. This looks like this stream will have some talking points. There are a couple, Scar, yes. Thank you for covering. It's my pleasure, Scar. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. We'll continue.
Joking, but, you know. I know I have lost a lot of supporters. And you know what? I understand. I wouldn't want to support somebody destroying themselves at all, you know, and I get it.
Do you? Because you've been, like,
guys are. I really appreciate it.
Practicing that behavior for a while, Shanta.
Oh my god.
It's been a downhill slide since
gaming chair. Oh, my gaming chair? Read?
2019,
yeah.
really.
My gaming chair is neglected. Welcome. What? People are not perfect. Thanks, Sherlonda. Starboy, Farm Boy remix. Yeah, Annie, that's true. I did get really mad and very defensive. If we can't have farting Farm Boy mac and cheese mukbangs, that's unacceptable.
DC, you bring up a very interesting talking point. Yes, I agree. I don't know where you go from here, narrative-wise, right? My prediction is that tomorrow she will minimize all of these talking points and say, no, but I'm just joking, right? She'll be like, no, you guys blew it all out of proportion. It's really not that serious. I'm just going to, like, work on me behind the scenes. That's one way of taking it. The other way of taking it would be, yeah, no, I'm going to go check in and see a professional, and we will get that talking point for about 3 weeks before people just forget that this happened. Not that we will forget, but the audience will stop being loud about it, I suppose. Either way, both awful outcomes.
I know. I need to keep me having enough money to buy those. Thank you guys, Transfuser, Amelia. Thanks, Kev. You can become addicted to healthy habits, really? I need to. No, for real.
You need to, like, deal with your addictions, miss.
10,000.
Fuck getting addicted to healthier behaviors. Like, that's a whole different problematic talking point. Deal with how your addiction works to whatever.
No, he doesn't know about it, Brooke. Please get help, otherwise I can't make parodies of you. Yeah, that's true. Thank you guys. Hi, Samantha. This can ruin you. I know. Addicted to cleaning your apartment? Oh my god. I know.
And here's cynical Zach stepping in. People saying, well, this will ruin you. This will besmirch, that's the word, your good name. First of all, that's not going to happen. Second of all, it is just really curious because cynical Zach thinks it is 2 days before the end of the month. If you were wanting a larger paycheck in 3 weeks, you would perhaps drum up a lot of attention and eyeballs in the last week of the month. Again, it's cynical Zach, and he hates to say it out loud, but that's just that. So have you noticed content creators get like a lot louder? They are more frequent towards the end of the month. All of that. That's just what that is. Annie, thank you so much for the super chat. Annie says, all medical services are free in Canada. No reason for her to do this. She doesn't want help. She wants pity, unfortunately. Annie, thank you for the talking point and for the super chat. I think Chantel wants attention, and I think she wants the security of her hug box. And I think that she just wants a certain narrative to be told in after this, which potentially will be... You can see it in this one. It's a lot of her audience saying, wow, you're so brave for coming on and telling us all. And I'm not trying, again, to, like, diminish the attention that discussions around addiction should have. It's just the format, right? Yeah, it is brave to admit that you have an issue. Regardless of whether or not you identify that as unhealthy eating habits, addiction, reliance, shitty attitudes. Like, regardless, yes, it does take bravery, and yes, it does take courage to stand up and admit to yourself, your family members, whoever, that yes, you have an issue. That does take guts. But doing it in this format is questionable. And I am cynical.
I was watching, you know how people watch 600 Pound Life? Like, I used to watch 600 Pound Life to try to motivate me to not eat. And people do that, watch me too. And now I was watching, like soft white underbelly and like addiction video, like people who follow people with addictions around, to try to like scare myself, like if I don't change, this is my future.
That's an interesting talking point. I didn't hear this earlier. Huh. And this is the problem with an untrustworthy narrator, right? Because what if, like, I don't, again, not diminishing the discussion about addiction and open, honest, transparent discussions. However, Chantel has lied in the past. What if this is a lie? She said she was watching content creators following around people with addictions, and she was trying to scare herself out of the addiction. That is a potential truth. But, like, cynical Zach sitting here thinking, well, what if this entire talking point is just moot because it's a lie? Because you are an untrustworthy narrator. Who knows? Now, you know me. I like to err on the side of what I'm being shown and being told directly is the objective truth, which is why I believe she wasn't seeing Dom. But she's lied in the past. So that will be an entire discussion for her audience to have at large.
It was epic too. It always makes you hungry, Megan, really? Soft white underbelly, yeah. There's like another one too.
Which I hate all the more because it's such a serious talking point. But
Tracy, please get medically clear. That may be all you need. Along with some comfort meds. Your health issues are very serious. Then tackle addiction. Thank you, Tracy. Oh yeah, I definitely have to. Yeah, it's like.
I will love to see her tackle addiction in some form, but she has spoken about her addictions previously and not tackled any of them.
The world will expect you to seek help. I know. That's why I said something. Desiree Rapp, I know you think we are hater nation, but it's not true. We saw the signs that family members have gone through it, and some of us tell. Thank you, Desiree. I think that's why I said something, because I know if I didn't and just kept it in, you know.
What was it about today that made you want to tell your audience?
Clean it. I'm for real, Chantal. I'll sit with you in a park or a parking lot and listen. Who are you? I don't know who you are. But thank you so much. Oh, no, I didn't disclose that I was taking that. I have to tell the doctors, yeah.
Yeah, instead of your chat.
Promise you'll call the doctor.
I'm
gonna look into some stuff when I get off here.
She Googled something. She talks about it in the next live, which we will cover because I don't have work tomorrow. Yes. Marathon!
I'm still on my antidepressants, Brooke. I don't know how that messes with everything, because I know powder, like, makes your brain chemistry all fucked up.
Yeah, imagine how it's working with your depression medication.
About the I did, Joe. It made me laugh, yeah. Well, doctor will be tomorrow, but tonight I'm going to research some treatment, like some counselors, addictions counselors.
Okay, great. All
Sign up for the
positive
therapy.
steps that
actually
I
have to
do not
watch
believe
how I spend
she
my
will
money
follow
right
through
now
on.
because I spent a lot of money. Not just that, but I need to save it. I need to move and everything. So, Spooky Girl, love you. Thank you, Spooky Girl. Love you too. That will make you think twice. Oh, really, Samantha? That's interesting, eh? I'm using marijuana to, like, help me with the shakes and, like, anxiety.
This is fucked. This entire talking point is absolutely fucked. Yeah, I'm managing the symptoms of that word was hard. The symptoms of cocaine usage with edibles. Fuck me, mate. It would be less effort to go and speak to a doctor than it would be, like, managing her everything. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
That's true, Laura. I see myself in you. Really, Trawanda?
Lucy, yes, we're at 1.5. We can probably speed up a little bit more.
Yeah. Please eat dinner. I don't feel like cooking. So much. I just made my life 1,000 times fucking harder. And when I had that breakdown, I just felt like I've been neglecting my cats. Like, Lychee Nut Access, MHA.ca. Thank you so much.
I really hope she was talking about how she's made her life harder because of the usage over the admission. I'm still very cynical towards this.
I'm going to look into it, but I do want to move, yeah. I want my own space.
Great.
Or do you think that's dangerous? What drove you to this?
Great. Not like Pete could assist you in any of this going on right now as your best friend, but I feel like he might be able to. Yeah. It's not his responsibility to, but, you know, if he is a good friend, he might be able to help.
Guys. I do feel like...
How did we get from Tinder talks to
I
this?
I feel so low right
Jesus. We got from vlogs to this as well. Remember vlogs?
Pain.
Remember time warps? Remember calorie counts?
Breakup?
Ooh, 2021 has really just developed, huh?
I don't know what. Thanks, Joe. Thanks, Kristen.
We went from the bubble tea with Frank to this, Polly. Exactly. I would take the medical medium over this in a heartbeat.
We miss Sam. We're rooting for you. Thank you, David Molly. It's like my channel used to be an issue with weight, now look at... Well, I mean, I still have a weight issue.
Yeah, and you glorify drug use at the fucking weight loss.
When I tried the glitter dress...
I hate it so much.
Yep.
I hate it.
I was.
I'm just reflecting back on all the times that she came on and said how skinny she was getting, how much weight she was losing. Oh, let me weigh myself in front of the camera for you. Ooh, I'm 134 today. Ooh, skinny ankle queen. All the while, it was cocaine. That's fucked. That's so fucked. There are such smaller there are such smaller channels out there who are documenting their healthy weight loss, who deserve, like, all the views over what we have seen in the last 3 months. It's awful. Jenny, hello, good morning, Jenny. Thank you for the super chat. Jenny says, when she complains about the healthcare system, she's projecting her predicted failures onto them. 100% yes. If the system sucks, her failure is their fault. Absolutely. I 100% agree, Jenny. Thank you for the super chat and for the talking point. Yeah, I think that that's like a common approach, is that I will belittle and demean the thing that I know I will fail, and it's the thing's fault and it's not mine. Totally agree, 100%.
The mukbangs were tame. How is this right to be profiting from this? So selfish. I'm not trying to profit. I wasn't even planning on doing this at all, and then, you know, I tell when something's wrong. I can't even believe I even thought about, like...
I disagree with that.
Leaving them. Where are they?
I think she was planning to have this conversation.
You know, I feel like I haven't been myself. Like, I don't think...
Again, cynical Zach.
Scatterbrain, and I miss your videos.
I miss not having to have these discussions. I'm glad that we are, because I'm able to educate myself through other people's experiences.
Maybe the way people say it, you know, but it depends, yeah. No,
including
it's not trolling
Chantel's.
to call it out. That's not trolling, but...
What not to do?
Elsewhere, please. Lucky Lex, thank you. I don't expect everyone to be supportive, and It's just... Like Carly. What did Carly say again? Oh my god. No, it's okay. It's okay.
Look, here's the thing as well. I make this conversation with Amber, and I know that we're not talking about Amber. You should not rely on strangers on the internet and their support. No. You want to change something? Find the willpower within. Seek assistance and support in your life. Not from strangers on the internet. Not at all. Now, having conversations with strangers on the internet, learning from their own experiences, asking their advice, yeah, all of those things, great. But at the end of the day, you cannot rely on the support of internet strangers. That. And it puts them in a shitty situation.
Carly, I love you, loser. Oh, baby, it will be wonderful to help her.
Especially considering her audience.
Anyway.
Yes? What's up?
Oh, hold on. I just gotta get back to the moon rock guy. He's gonna send them. What time is it?
Fucking this entire conversation while she's ordering her weeds. Hate it.
Okay, hold on.
Let me tell you all about my addiction. Let me tell you all about the transference of my addiction between food and cocaine. But don't worry, guys. I'm managing the shakes that the cocaine gives me with the THC and the weeds. Oh, wait. Let me just put my stream on hold while I take this call. Great. I hate it.
I got 2 blueberry cinnamon and 1 vanilla.
Fabulous.
Indica, so I can smoke and pass out and just...
Great. Your pulmonary embolisms will fucking love that.
And I'm not gonna get all crazy on live streams anymore.
Doubt.
This will be demonetized. I'm not profiting anything.
Except she is. Except she is, because even if it is demonetized, even if no ads are run on this, the super chats are all still there. So she's getting support from her hug box in one way or another. And financially, she will be monetarily gaining for her discussion surrounding her addiction. Noted.
I'm planning on even talking about this. I just snapped in the kitchen when I was putting stuff away, and I was like, I don't have the energy, the enthusiasm right now to start cooking and all that crap, you know. Moonrock is I don't even know what it is. It's just a pre-rolled joint that I'm buying from this place.
Great.
They're gonna deliver. I got 3 of them. They're $30 a joint, but they last forever. They're pretty big. It must be and they have they're dipped in cannabis oil or something. They're very potent. It's a 60% THC.
Great.
So, Natalie, welcome to Very Important Beezers. Ready, set, bees. I just shaved my armpit. Okay, so what I'm gonna do? Definitely contact my doctor tomorrow. And
sure, we've heard that before.
I think I just admitted it to you guys because I had a moment where I'm just if I say something, people are gonna oh, sorry, people are gonna know, and then they're gonna expect me to get better, and that's what I want to do. So
I'm not accepting this as reasoning, because she's utilized the food addiction discussion in regards to accountability of my audience members. So she's just doing the same things here. How did that go, Chantal? Did you calling for your audience to hold you accountable in regards to your shitty relationship with food, which I think is kind of gross to begin with? How did that go? Did that assist in managing your food addiction? How'd that work? Okay, great. So this talking point is moot, I think. She doesn't want to be held accountable. She never wants to be held accountable. Ever. Full stop. I predicted a week's time people will bring this up and she will vehemently deny or ignore the entire talking point. Great. Because remember, just as a piece of content clarity, we had the entire discussion about 5 lines, Molly, meth, wine, hash with old mate during that first week. And that conversation dimmed pretty quickly. I mean, in regards to internet shit-talking timelines. It dimmed. It certainly dimmed. So this revelation will dim in time as well, and she will not take any action towards assisting herself in any way. It is purely a talking point for the sake of talking. That is cynical Zach speaking, and entirely an alleged theory. Only speaking on it because of my past and sordid relationship with Chantal's content.
Did I see Lucky? Where's your comment?
Accountability, who? Exactly. Lottie.
I didn't see your comment, Lucky Lola. Thank you, Purple Mermaid. I feel like shit. Ice Cube Canadian, please look into the Sobriety House Inc. No one wants this addiction videos. Look at it. Thank you, Ice Cube Canadian. I'm definitely gonna look into. I'm gonna get some help.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna call my doctor tomorrow and ask what she thinks. I know that's what BB said. He said you absolutely can't do it alone.
I can't imagine what your doctor's going to tell you if you call her with any semblance of the truth.
I agree. Thanks, guys. I actually flushed the rest of what I had in the toilet at the. Do I have anything personal in here? This is the drawer it was in. Oh, my vibrator. Sorry. I'm sorry about that. So it's not. There's nothing in here. I would just keep it like right here. But I had. Oh, oops, a bag. There's a bag. It's an empty bag. Oh, I told it's not there.
Why the fuck would you show that? Why the fuck would you show that? Hey guys, here was the setup that I had when I was doing coke, but I flushed it all, don't worry. Let me tell you how I'm addicted though. Like what the fuck? Why do we need to see your usage station? No. We don't need to see that. As proof? Who was calling for proof? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I did not want to see any of that. No,
I had
man.
a little jar with a like a little thing, like a snuff jar.
Miss Hell says because she's proud of it.
Stuff in. It wasn't much, but I flushed it with it.
I hate the fact that that's probably right, Miss Hell.
Oh my god. Oh, Cass, I didn't give you the ready, set, bees. Hold on. Ready, set, bees. Stuff for your blade, entire enabler, an enabler. Walter Butt.
It is strange to show that.
Samantha B, yeah, I know. Oh, Karate Joe. Get a life.
Because, and this is what's really important to remember, right? The struggles of addiction, serious talking point. Important, and if you yourself struggle with it, seek assistance in whatever capacity you are able to. Yeah? Cool. Noted. But, who's going live on YouTube to 2,000 sets of eyeballs to tell them, this is my addiction, and this is where I had it set up, and let me show you it all. Someone was mentioning in the chat previously in regards to this being a cool problem for Chantal to have, and that's a really cynical approach, and that's kind of where my mind gets drawn to as well, because it immediately reminds me of the discussion we had when Old Mate entered the chat during that first week, right? The big drug usage revelation chat that everybody had. It was, Foodie assumed that her audience would think, oh, that's really cool. She's a party girl. And it all got taken differently. And now we've ended up at a position where addiction is the main form of discussion. And it is ultimately surrounding the usage of substance. In different contexts, however. But why show the proof, girl? Not it. Mm-mm.
Mabel, if you want to be more transparent with your audience, I agree you should get rid of your mods. Like you said, mods block whatever they want. When it's just advice, love you. Well, no, I don't want anybody blocked. Don't block anybody on this live stream. It's okay. Oh, so, hi, Page Master. No, I didn't even... Were you here? Oh, I'm a recovering addict, clean for many years now. You can do it if I can, sister. I promise. Mine was prescribed pain pills and meds. But I definitely did other things sometimes. Love you. Thank you, Page Master. I'm glad you're clean too. Shut up, Mabel. Annie. No, nobody's blocking. You can't backpedal on this now. I know. I think that's why I said it. Because I knew if I didn't, I'd probably just keep doing it. Honestly.
It's so strange to me.
Who's Dina? Wasn't there a Dina who came in here and I was like, Dina? Or no, wait. Percocets and was sniffing up to 20 times a day.
I'm holding myself accountable by...
Oh.
I'm holding myself accountable by pushing that responsibility onto my YouTube audience. I hate it.
That was me.
That's not really accountability, that's reliance. Yeah. And I hate it.
So funny.
Allergies.
I get irritated. Yeah, I'm so irritable. I hate the feeling. I don't even like what it feels like. Like, for a very short period of time, and then you get like, oh man, the good is good and the bad is even worse.
You were telling us
like,
that you barely even
oh,
felt
I hate that
it
feeling.
at
I hate
one
it. You
point.
can't sleep. You can't eat.
That first week.
Like, what, you know?
Editing Zach wants to go back to that first week and cut out all of the discussions about drug use and just hold them up against this live stream to see, like, to just marry up everything as shenanigans. Shenanigans.
Oh. No, binges don't make me feel, yeah, kind of. Maybe.
Oh, there's that connection.
Thank you, Iris.
Yep.
Of all the bad, yeah. I do, and that's why, like, yesterday I didn't at all, today. It's the stupidest thing. Yeah, lucky Lola, that's, yeah. Yep, hi, Abby. I agree, it's,
Elaine, and that's the thing as well. Thank you for that comment. Elaine said her paid members and super chatters are financing the habit. They need to examine their behavior. That's the thing as well, because if you're like, if this discussion is about accountability, it's like, okay, here is in my mind how this works. You gather a group of 10 friends and you say, guys, I've got some really important talking points. I've got a really like hard thing to talk about, but 5 of you are going to be able to have the conversation and the other 5 of you are going to stand at the back of the room and you all can listen in, but I don't want to hear from you, right? And it's just you 5 and it's just you 5 here, but could you give me $10 before we have this conversation? Oh, another one of you guys wants in on the can I get $10? $10 and you can be invited to this conversation. That's the format, right? All of these members that she's having these conversations with have paid to be here, are paying for the privilege to have this conversation with Foodie. And people were fucking signing up to become channel members in this live stream. Could you imagine? Putting it into a different context, fucking gross. Just saying.
oh yeah, I swear, Purple, it was just the edibles.
Danielle, I completely understand checking out. I
Go back and watch
appreciate you being here as long as you can be, but I totally get checking out of this talking point because it's a hard one.
I know, broke up. That's why I said I was so stupid, like... Sorry, we just... Hold on a minute, they just... Oh my god.
Screaming Back Scratcher, lovely to have you. Thank you for the super chat. Screaming says, this level of attention seeking is quite gross. Screaming, I agree. I don't know if attention seeking is the ultimate purpose of this, but I think showing Foodie's content in the past, seeking attention has definitely been a trait of Foodie's. And specifically around this talking point, it is very challenging. So thank you for the talking point and the super chat.
You're a shadow side. You really are flesh on top of all these people who care about you. I know, and I don't want to let you guys down. Like, I don't want to mess up or... So about to know it's to get these refunded. My mom's mad I lied to her. Hold on, one more sec. I just have to tell because the guy sent me the new menu for the flavors of the pre-rolls.
So she mentioned in there, Mum's mad because I lied to her. So there's a conversation happening with Mum in the background on this live stream as well as the guy supplying her with the weed telling her that her specific flavor is out. So there's a lot of cuts at this point. And notifications. Just driving me as a headphone user crazy.
Do I think I can stop cold turkey? Already.
She should not. She should seek medical assistance. In
I don't know.
so many ways.
Louise, sometimes she does. I'm gonna call my mom. I'm gonna get off here soon. I'll come back if you want. Like when I get my
her chat. I don't read the chat because it infuriates me.
I lied to you. I'm sorry.
I hope that her chat was like, "Girl, no, get off stream."
No, I definitely need to see an addictions counselor because if it's not this, it's gonna be something else.
You need to see a fucking therapist, mate.
Hi, Jane.
Oh. I definitely need to go and see a counselor. Therapy, mate. Therapy. Say it with me. She won't. She absolutely won't. Little Miss Priss. She won't.
Thanks,
I have no
Shadow.
faith.
Thanks, Purple. My mom.
Trying to breathe. Yes. Thanks, Artie.
Rehab. Might have to. I don't mean, oh, my mom, as in, like, bad for my mom. I just mean, like, I feel bad that I'm putting her through this.
You're the one putting yourself through this as well, just as a heads up. Take some fucking sympathy for yourself and do better. Be better.
This is what happens, people, when you don't address your issues.
Yes. Yes. Yes, it is. Learn from this, everyone. What not to do.
Trolls contact my family. Maybe, I don't know, I think every time there's, like, a big issue, they contact them to let them know. To have them do something about it, like when I first, you know.
It's so fucking gross. That laugh at that comment, it's so fucking gross. You all know me. This is internet bullshit. It doesn't affect the reality, so I don't encourage bleeding into the reality. That's so fucking gross. Yeah, sometimes the trolls, like, contact my family when serious things go down. Ha 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 ha. Mate, this is your life. And it just makes cynical Zach pop out all the more and scream, she's doing this for attention. Zach, wake up, she's doing this for attention. She revels in it. I hate it. I hate it so much. But it's okay. Another minute here, and then we're going to pop over to the next live. Is everyone excited?
Okay, I'm going to come back. I'm going to talk to my mom, because she's messaging me off the hook, and I have to talk to her.
Okay.
Her shadow side acknowledgements.
Framing this entire discussion happened. She got off the live. She had a conversation with Mum.
The first step. Okay, Chantal, thank you.
Framed.
I appreciate it. Yeah. I will. I'll probably come back because, like I said, I don't want to just, like, be here with my thoughts, you know? So, I'll probably make something to eat. I'm hungry. Yeah, I will. Ooga Beluga. Did you, Mira? Alright, guys. Thanks for listening, and, I appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you. I'll be back tonight. Alright. See you later. Bye, guys.
She was back not long after. Team, I'm going to put you on hold for just a moment as I go and grab a beverage. So if you need a refill, if you need a cup of tea, a cozy blanket, something to get through the next hour and a half worth of content, feel free. Please hold now. I remembered this time. All right, we're back. I have a beverage. I hope everyone enjoyed the intermission music. I know it's a little bit lighter than the talking points that we've been covering today. However, we're going to get into the dinner live stream, which occurred between half an hour and 2 hours after what we just watched. Everyone will let me know how wrong I am with that time, because time is not it for me. And here we go. 1.75? It's probably fair. Let's not be pause heavy to get through this
Hi,
hour and a
guys.
half. Hello.
Beeson.
Beeson?
I ordered-
Oh, fuck. That
I'm gonna
means
make
so...
the salmon tomorrow's video, I promise. Like, for tomorrow.
Sure
Maybe
do.
tomorrow live and
Yeah.
like do a video and then tomorrow live and make the salmon.
Doctors,
For sure,
counselling,
Pete
and
I.
salmon tomorrow.
Pete and I were
Got
just
it.
talking. Told him everything going on. My mom's just really worried about me and wants me to get help and really, really worried. And
She sounds quite sensible, yeah.
so I ordered dinner and I ordered. I don't even feel like I just want to be in my room. No beezing. So I
Well, Miss
ordered.
Chris, yes, this was after the admission. Oh no, what happened? Foodie, you crashed on me. Come back, Foodie. No, we were like here. There we go.
Toki, smoky. Marijuana is a miracle. I'm telling you. I'm just gonna put that out there. Toffee. Like, it completely took my shakes away. Like, it's like almost instantly.
And instantly, I hate it.
I just felt this like calm over my body when I inhaled. And
Please
I'm
go-
not craving it as much right now. So
Please go and speak to your doctor.
the shitty thing about all of this. Well,
What? Tell me. Tell me while you eat the cheesecake.
I'm gonna save half.
Mm-hmm.
Pete's, yeah, but he was nice and supportive. So if you have to eat,
When she brought up the conversation she had with Pete, instantly, content clarity of Pete saying how low class meth usage was. And just thinking that he is potentially not the best person to have a conversation with about drug usage. Just gonna make that nice and subtle.
and you have to bees, just do the eat half. It works.
If you find yourself having
Hi
to
everybody.
bees,
I know I'm beezing. I'm having a Fanta too,
perhaps seek assistance.
but I don't drink soda every day. You guys see that? I do drink
You drink...
primarily. I always have water with me. Like
Fuck
everywhere I go,
off,
it's
you
like-
drink
like an
Sprite
attachment
like
thing.
it's going out
You know?
of fashion. Shut up.
You seem so.
Sorry, I don't mean to be coming across as rude. I know I am a rude little dude and somewhat of a tough lover. Every other fucking day she's on stream drinking a Sprite. Don't piss in my glass and tell me it's apple juice. I don't think that's how... That's... Piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. That's what it actually is. I made up that other one.
Thank you, Samantha. Have your fiber checked? I did.
Hey,
not too long ago.
Walrus.
Thank you, Samantha. The marijuana is helping me right now. I'm telling you, it is. Because I didn't have any marijuana. Like when I was on my live stream with you guys, and then I was like, while I was on the stream, I was thinking, I'm gonna get off here and I'm gonna cave and I'm gonna like get a gram. But I'm gonna order the joints and that's gonna be better. So I'm gonna be okay. And I'm gonna hang out with you guys.
Sure.
This is so fucked. I can't believe I'm talking about this so casual. I feel like I'm just talking about it casually. Like it was something that was so like messed up and.
You really are, but you were talking about like your previous drug usage pretty casually as well during that week, which makes me very cynical. Naomi, lovely to have you as part of the channel. Thank you very much for joining. Welcome to Popstar.
I think it's because I had to. I don't know. Just please bear with me. I'm so like emotional and weird, and I don't know.
Look, like I said earlier, utilizing this content as interesting talking points, absolutely yes we are. There are important and severe discussions to have about addiction in everybody's day-to-day life. This entire discussion with Chantel, I consistently question why the fuck it's on YouTube. But we'll find the silver lining here somehow.
Hi, Sandy. Thank you. Yeah, Taylor, but like the things I lie about, like a lot of stuff I don't lie about. Like it's not like I usually lie to you guys. I know you guys think that.
Fuck
This is like
off.
I lied to you guys about this because
She gonna...
you know it's not easy to admit. So I ordered from a pub because Pete wanted fish and chips, so I ordered from a pub, and
Hey?
I ordered their butter chicken, naan, and basmati rice. I don't know if it's gonna be good. It's like pub food, so
Yeah, possibly
but
not
it
the
might be really
best.
good. I don't know. Probably not. Let's try. May, welcome to Very Important Bees. Ready, set, bees.
What happened to chicken palm? We were pretty much on that every day. Ooh, sassy Zach. Calm down.
Thank you.
Annie, lovely to see you today, Annie. Thank you very much for the super chat. Annie says, I'm of the opinion, let her burn it all down. I've had more empathy and sympathy for straight up criminals than I've had to recommend sentencing for than her. Annie, thank you for the talking point and for the super chat, obviously. It's getting really hard. The interesting discussion to have with Chantel is that, for me, reflecting on like topics and talking points and attitudes and opinions and discussions that like really irk me, right? The drug chat for me is less impactful because it is not an experience that I've had to deal with, right? When she talks about addiction, I only have one point of reference through my lived experience being smoking. When she talks about her struggles with weight loss, I have a lot more to say, basically, a lot more to feel around that specific talking point. I do find it interesting that in this narrative of admission, just how much is getting to me, even though I haven't lived it, I've not experienced in it, and I'm certainly not a professional surrounding a lot of the talking points. It's just, it keeps getting worse. And the fact that she, like, I think ultimately one of the biggest issues for me, aside from the format and reasoning to admit it on a live stream, one of the biggest issues for me is her general attitude towards health as a profession, and how she just consistently dismisses it all, right? The other day in a live stream, she was talking about how she wouldn't need to go and see a dietitian or nutritionist, because she's been to naturopaths and she's tried every fad diet and she knows what's going to help grow her hair back or whatever the fuck the talking point was. And I hate it. I just hate it, because you know that someone's going to watch something like this and take advice from her in some capacity, and she never prefaces herself as not an authority, because now she's fucking dropped 70 pounds because of cocaine usage, and she will be shown as the skinny ankled queen. And I hate that. That's one of the things that I get real irate on. But thank you again, Annie.
Yeah, I lied to myself, and then of course I lied to you guys. If I lied to myself...
Of course she lies to us.
Let's see how this is.
And lies to herself.
Peppers.
100%.
There's no peppers in butter chicken normally, but this is pub butter chicken. And I wasn't craving fried food. Like, I really not craving fried food lately. Need a bite.
Great.
It's not bad. Yeah, true, Taylor. I gotta say, like, I've had a lot of people who also are addicts reach out to me, and, like, one, I can't remember who, but somebody, I cried, actually, a little bit. Like, tears welled up in my eyes reading about this one message. Hi, Bay Nation, Raquel Pagemaster, everybody. It was like, I know you're on it. If you're gonna do that, here's some, like, safety things. Like, don't put any on your teeth. It will rot your teeth. And, like, stay hydrated. And just, like, all these tips, like, these caring tips. And I was just like, this, like, that's very caring of somebody to take the time to, you know. Hi, Cat Queen.
Fuck off. Fuck all the way off. Stop it. Stop relying on your internet audience to give you advice on drug usage. Jesus. What is happening? Stop it. Hey, Chantal, here's some motherfucking advice. Go and speak to a healthcare professional. I'm not going to tell you don't rub coke on your teeth because it'll help them rot. I'm going to tell you to go and fucking speak to a doctor. Can you take that advice, please? Please. I'm asking nicely. Ugh.
I did some research, and there are some, like, rehab programs, but I'm gonna call, there's addiction counseling as well. XXHS.
Utilize what will work, yes. I still think she needs to go and speak to a professional direct.
Join from a browser. You can't do it from your iPhone. Has to be like the web browser.
But also spruiking channel membership during this talking point. I hate it. I hate it all.
We gotta name the Batwing. We do. What can we name it? It doesn't look as loose, or...
Can we name it Go to a Fucking Therapist? Oh, hey. It's okay. We'll get through this. It's fine. We're marathoning.
Am I honest when I say Dom is an enabling? You know what? Absolutely. Because... near the end.
Now is she going to blame the relationship with Dom? All right, let's see. Spoiled Chick, thank you very much for the super chat. Spoiled says, this is why I don't take her seriously. She was literally crying about being addicted, and now she's cheerful as fuck. Yep. Like what the actual fuck. Spoiled, I agree. Thank you for the talking point and for the super chat. It's inconsistent. The tone is inconsistent. The narrative is very challenging to follow, and it comes across as quite disingenuous, right? It comes across as the severity of the talking points in the earlier live stream don't matter because Foodie's got pub butter chicken and is gonna bees for an hour with her audience. Cool. While talking about the things that she spoke on earlier, while she was very upset. But now she's not upset. Now everything's fine because we've got edibles and butter chicken. That'll fix it all. All right.
He was like, I'm not getting it for you anymore. Or, we're not doing it anymore, something like that.
Natural, thank you for the super chat. Natural says, so my internet goes down for 24 hours and all this happens. Wow. Natural, lovely to see you here. Thank you very much for the super chat. Yeah, it's been a big day. Collectively, it has been a big day. So there's a bit of a catch up. But thank you again.
And he hasn't, and so I've been like having to like talk on my own. Thank you. So it's not him, it's me. Like, this is all me.
Okay.
I'm not even seeing him anymore, so.
Sure, Jan. You told us that before.
Like, but he was like worried. Like he was like seeing like, I think like most people were seeing that I was having a problem with it, and like I wasn't admitting it to myself. You know what I mean?
Oh, do you mean like the collective voice of the internet screaming at you after that first week of honest drug chat? Yeah. Yeah, can you take that advice in retrospect? Instead of taking the advice from some fucking enabler in your chat telling you what to do and not to do with your cocaine, how about just for an experiment, just for a little bit of whimsy, something different. How about you find someone outside of your hug box and you take their advice, even if it's just for one thing, which I think collectively the void will scream at you and say, seek professional assistance. Nincompoop. Anyway.
The rice is like weird. It's like a very short grain basmati.
I pronounce it basmati. Am I
The
wrong?
cheesecake is weird looking?
Is
Why?
it basmati? It's not basmati. It can't be basmati. Joda, welcome to Popster. Thank you for joining the channel as a member. I appreciate it.
I decided to say something because, like I said, I felt like if I said something, then it's out there and it'll almost be like I'm forced to like address it myself.
And drag your audience along kicking and
I didn't do like
screaming.
research. I just like Googled places in my city and
Great.
just saw like a bunch while waiting for the food.
Sure. It's giving me big Amber vibes of
And,
I Googled nearby therapists.
And also I said, because I was like I said, like I was having trouble just pretending like everything was okay when I'm like dying inside and turning on the camera and just being like, yeah, I'm fine. It's just so hard for me to do.
Holy shit, does that apply to the cocaine use or does that apply to, like, the unhealthy relationship with food? Who knows? Probably both. It's probably both. The clouds have opened up. It is raining outside.
We'll do it.
Nature
I don't know how people put on like
feels
that kind of
my
poker
energy.
face. I just have such a hard time. Do you know what I mean? Well, yeah. I mean, you guys do help just by like listening and. Lord bless.
Lucy,
Was it good?
the trick
Can you
to
bring the
red
Sriracha hot
cheeks
sauce
is
back up with you?
just
Thanks, it's in the fridge.
getting upset on the internet.
Okay,
No, I'm
okay.
kidding.
Yeah. Thank you. It's like it needs spice. Louise, yeah. Well, it's just like it's like pub butter chicken, so it's not like I don't know.
For some reason, I was like, wait, is she adding tapatio to butter
My
chicken?
phone is rude. Oh, did you guys hear
No,
every
it's
notification I get?
sriracha.
It shouldn't do that.
Close.
I'm gonna turn my. There, you guys can hear me, right?
Rage blusher pocket. Exactly.
It's not the greatest, but the cheesecake is. That's why I need sriracha, because I need flavor.
For your cheesecake?
You say hey to everybody? No, for my.
Hi, everybody. I know, I was joking.
Okay. You loser.
I knew you weren't going to put sriracha on your cake.
You bite.
That can't taste good. Sorry. I'm sure the butter chicken is fine, but like with sriracha,
No, Beezing does
questionable.
not. Beezing can be anything.
Beezing can be anything and has shown to be everything, and I hate all of it. Do not
What happened?
bees. I'm team do not bees, even though I do love the bees.
Yeah. You think so, Amy? I know, Krista. I love Pete's too. He's my bestie.
2 hours ago, you were admitting to your cocaine addiction.
He's my
Now we're
bestie.
here. This is why it's questionable. Everything is questionable. Always be cynical. Ray,
think
welcome
would
to
be-
the
I think it was
channel
better, Annie.
as a member. Thank you for joining. Welcome to Popstar.
You know, I just
The Spice
I
Girls
see what you mean
Lindsay.
for sure, but
Wow. Wow. I have images in my head. Wow.
no, definitely not. But you know,
I call Ginger, though. She had great outfits. They all had great outfits. I don't think I could pull off Victoria.
you don't think
Ginger
so?
I could do, though.
I ate most of it. It wasn't like a huge portion, but oh, there are napkins. Sorry.
Oh, Lindsay, you're Ginger? Oh, well, of course. Of course. That's okay. I mean, I don't think I can pull off Baby. Definitely not Sporty. Okay, maybe I can be Victoria. I could be posh
Eat half and then come back for the rest.
with my beard.
I didn't even know I had ice cream in the freezer.
Let me grab my little black dress. One moment. That was water. Messy. Alright, we'll get back to this. Sorry. Attention
Make a flower
elsewhere.
power. Hi, Jim. It's a junkie. That's, you know what, Queenish? Don't want you here then anyways. If you're gonna call people junkies, then you can just go. I don't care. We don't need you here. Bye. Fuck. It was like such a horrible thing to say to somebody. Like, Victoria.
That's the interesting thing here to talk about as well. Because announcing the addiction in this format, right, kind of guarantees a lessened pushback than something like the cool girl Chantal storyline of that first week with Old Mate. Because addiction is a serious topic and should be handled correctly. And it is a thing that many people suffer through. But, like, girl, ultimately, this is why it's so confusing and challenging to digest as a YouTube live stream. Because it's like, well, I've admitted this, so no one can hold me accountable. It's like, well, first of all, it's all internet shit talking. So, like, I can support you in no way. I'm not in your life, and I don't really care to. But, like, ew. It's just so ill. I'm gonna stop pausing. Stop pausing, Zach.
What, Joe? BBJ.
She's going through things, Andraste? Yeah. She's going through a phase. It's all a phase. It's all a big phase.
Oh, that's okay, stranger with candy. I remember you telling me that. No problem.
These pillows in that cupboard are confusing me as well. Why are they there?
I tap, what do you tap? Alright. I suck at Katie. My new chair is okay, I guess. I don't know. It's alright.
I prefer mine.
Oh,
It's
I got rid of
cozy.
the peak, see? I lessened it.
Oh yeah, she dyed her hair as well.
That's all I need to send a piece.
Quite a bit of powder in it.
Might want to,
What?
Thank you. Thank you, Elsie. You seem bored. I don't know how I feel. I feel kind of numb. Just so much is going on. It's not just that, too. It's there's so much more.
Sure. I'm going through things, you guys. Take it offline,
My
mate.
makeup lasted all day.
Shut down the
I try to
camera.
look at it. It's like a halo of orange.
Take a week off.
Take a break and do what?
Get offline. What do you even do when you're not online now,
So
Chantal?
stressful moving. I know.
Like a hobby, an activity, something to distract you? No, you've never had those. It's always been about food and creating content. Now, even worse. Miss, you are sped up to 1.75. Let's go.
Tomorrow, Annie.
That's probably in reference to a doctor's visit. Even Star, thank you for the super chat again. Even Star says, the tone change between the two lives has given me whiplash. Mate, you and me both. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, absolutely. 100. Oh boy. This is why I wanted to run them together. Because, like, it's maddening.
I guess.
Maddening.
Hi, Javonda. I have so much to tackle right now. So much.
Do you? Do you? Like the cocaine addiction you just spoke on? Yeah,
I'm here today.
Multitude of health concerns.
It's not going to be a good place for me to be.
The fact that you're moving house, any of those things?
Nothing against my mom is that she has a full house, and
it's
not going to be relaxing for me, until she works a lot.
Great.
So, I mean, secrets keep us sick. Hi, Iris. Am I allowed to, like, have a few puffs on camera, or should I turn the camera? I don't even know what I'm
fuck off. Fuck off
with
all of this. I haven't watched this, by the way. So,
honestly, no, I'm not really feeling that much
apologies.
better. Like, just emotionally. I just feel so down. Thanks, Kim.
Do you? Maybe you should go and speak to a professional. Every piece of advice to Chantel from me has been go and speak to someone. Perhaps not every.
I'll be right back
perhaps
then.
just a large.
Give me a sec.
Okay, bye.
I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
I didn't line up the elevator music, team. We're just gonna skip ahead. Apologies. And we're back.
I was out of cigarettes, so I just rolled some tobacco.
Oh, fuck off, you're smoking. Fuck. Someone mentioned that they may have seen a cigarette packet in that drawer. I hate it here. I hate it so much. Do you know what's going to happen? Tomorrow Foodie's going to turn around and say, well, everybody's got their vices. She won't say it like that because I don't think she actually knows the word vice. Everybody's got their vices. Everybody, no one out there has never smoked before. No one out there is eating chicken breasts and broccoli for every meal. You all eat burgers, you all eat pizza, and you all smoke. And you've all done bumps, and you've all done lines. And that's the conversation we're going to have this week, no doubt. And now we're smoking. I hate it. I fucking hate it. And as someone who smoked a pack a day for 7 years, I hate it. Cool. Excellent. Continue. Really good for asthmatics. Really good if you're suffering a pulmonary embolism in your lung twice. That's sarcasm. Do not fucking do that. Don't do as Foodie do.
This is me right now.
It's my favorite saying.
I'm sure everybody who's ever had an issue has said that. I can't believe this is me right now.
I can't believe this is you right now. Thank God it's not me. Ugh.
Thanks, Ramon. You like it? Like, buying it makes a difference, All those shops have signs that say tobacco use only. I know! That's me! You're not your addiction. But...
Correct, you are not your addiction.
It makes you feel like that because it makes you feel like it's you.
It's part of you and it's a challenge that you're able to overcome. Cool. My experience with addiction to smoking, it was a challenge, and I'm very glad that I sought professional assistance. And overcame it. It was great. Good times. Hard times, but good times, ultimately. Really good end result.
Well, I mean, it must be something in the brain. I don't know. Any reason I stopped taking blood thinners? Because I was afraid of how it would interact with what I was doing.
Oh, fuck off. Oh my God, I'm so mad. I was afraid how it was going to interact. I was afraid how my blood thinners would react with my cocaine. I don't have a pillow to scream into. Instead of the concern being, I went off the blood thinners and I'm concerned how not being on blood thinners may be affecting my blood. No, I need to be concerned with the potential drug interaction that the cocaine and the blood thinners are going to have. Ooh, she makes me mad. Ooh, I'm mad as heck.
I didn't do it.
Ooh.
This stuff is like...
Here's some advice from a layperson, not a professional. If you've been given a prescription medication and you have the option to take illicit drugs, just go with the prescription. Go with that one. And if you are going to take the illicit drugs, go and talk to your fucking doctor. I hate it. I hate it so much.
Thank you. That's cool. So I'm gonna be done eating for tonight.
Fabulous. We'll just smoke.
Resolve childhood trauma. I don't really. Yeah, I don't know. Like I guess it wouldn't. I don't know what it would be. I'd have to talk to a therapist to dig in there. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Yeah, maybe we should talk about something. I don't know, like something.
Okay, so we're seeing her therapist tomorrow, or a therapist tomorrow, or a counsellor tomorrow, or talking to a doctor tomorrow.
This is peaches and cream flavored tobacco.
Definitely getting salmon tomorrow. That one I remembered.
Yeah.
My lip balm is vitamin E and peppermint flavored.
No, that's my problem.
It's not
that's my
peaches
problem.
and cream.
I wish life was just one big party.
Still delicious.
Like I do. I love to party, and I love being bad. You know, like I love not being bad. Like, you know what I mean?
She liked to party. She liked to party. Ha.
Am I supposed to smoke the whole thing? I can smoke some later. I'm gonna smoke it throughout the night. Just have one for the whole night.
Great, yeah. Cool. You taking your asthma medications, or
This I'm hoping will help me get through.
you're skipping over
Then
those as
I'll
well?
become dependent on that. Maybe.
Who knows?
I have to use
Cares?
cannabis for the rest of my life, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, until
Yeah,
your
what is it
doctor
about
tells you
pictures?
not
I heard
to, and then
briefly
you
about
double
something,
down.
but yeah, maybe like what you guys don't see me drink soda a lot. Like I don't even have one a day. You know,
Sure,
I have
Jen.
one or two, but
Scapegoat, yes, that was the
real
Venga
dependency is
Boys.
better than either. That's what I think too, for sure. Because you know, I'm gonna put lipstick on. What do you think? Should I put reverence, pink or mauve? No, honestly, makeup helps me take my mind off stuff too.
Mauve,
Ugh.
right? Not mauve. Pulpy's pronunciations. Oh, I missed that segment.
Mauve. Yeah, it's like a purple. Don't bring me down. I hate that song because of that part.
What's going on? What's going on in that Coke drawer over there?
You keep me going like a snake in the grass. I don't know how it goes. One of these days you're gonna kick my ass.
Oh,
Oh my God,
lipsticks.
that's dark.
Right.
You can come over and organize my stuff.
Fixation with applying makeup for no purpose
I have too
amazes
many things.
me. I mean, I love putting paint on my face when I get the chance, but like, content. Foodie Beauty.
Do you like this color? Or do you like pink better? What do you think? I know, I seem very vain, I know, but I don't.
You seem
Oh,
all
one of these days
sorts.
you're gonna break the glass, don't bring me down. No. You want this one or the pink one? This is too brown. Hey? I dyed my hair, Sandy. An
You
orange
did?
hue. Not really. What's wrong, Savage? Let's do red or hot pink. Alright, give me a sec.
Alright, I'm gonna wait for some talking points. Is Sam in the wardrobe? Oh, Lily, I wish. Oh, God. Could we have another moment of paranoia, please? And that just begs the question. All of those iconic moments. Like,
Alright.
it was just the edibles, guys.
Red or hot pink?
You're just naming colors
The
now.
makeup is helping me keep busy. I like doing makeup. I don't know. I just like wearing this makeup sometimes. I don't know. Like, is it funny that I'm doing this right now?
No, get
How
off
stupid,
camera, go and organize an appointment, go to bed.
Sorry, guys. I'm gonna be right there. I think Reverence is one of the nicest lipsticks in the world. What do you guys think? Let's try
I think you
107.
should go and seek professional assistance. Take my advice, please.
Do you guys have a favorite lipstick? A rainbow look?
Yeah, mine's called Therapy.
Actually, no, I don't have enough. Oh my God. I hate when that happens. my god, it's so red. Viva Glam 5? Lovecraft. Ooh, is it red?
You asked for a favourite red lipstick.
Why don't I just take off all my makeup? I'll probably feel more relaxed.
Oh, yeah. You're
It's a very nice shade. Thank you, Dax.
tempted to go up to double speed, team.
Come on.
Not gonna lie.
Oh, not every color. Oh, Page Master sometimes. Like oranges and browns and things. Oh, thank you. Oh god, oh god. Hold on, guys. This is going to be disastrous. I can just tell.
I mean, too late, but... Not a read, just the truth.
Oh god. This is a disaster. Look at the difference. Plans for tomorrow.
Looking at the difference is really interesting. We were talking about revisiting some retro content surrounding Foodie. With all of the discussions today, that would be tempting. Like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Potentially doing an on this day comparison, but Foodie won't let up with the hours worth of content, so which is fine. It's fine. But on quieter days, we'll get to
just gonna say
do
I have
that.
shit to do. Whatever. I don't really. Pretty much just like I always have shit to do. So. Anything specifically interesting? Well, I'm gonna be seeing you guys and doing content for you guys, but.
Where, miss?
Ramona hangouts? Yeah. Please, one day at a time, one thing at a time. Are my eyes brown or green? I don't know.
One day at a time, and all of this like positive affirmations and stuff totally can get behind if it's not just all talk. If tomorrow she doesn't end up going to speaking to a counselor, speaking to a doctor, this, that, the other, if it is consistently tomorrow, it's all wind, mate. It's all talk, no action. So you can support this individual, and you can give her all the positive affirmations in the world and tell it, you've got this, boo. You can overcome this. Admitting it is the first step, all of these things. Actions are required, however. So, can't wait to see that.
It depends. It depends on like the day, the light, who you ask.
Willpower, self-control, just even being honest with yourself, right? Like, all really important facets to overcoming struggle.
That's what you said, Joe.
Because if you just keep avoiding all the ness,
the Viva Glam pinkish beige mauve color.
What do you expect is going to happen?
I'd have to see that.
And nothing's going to happen because nothing's happened in the past. So what the fuck makes this any different? Ultimately,
cute, they gave him little vinegar packets.
Frustration I came to today. What makes cocaine addiction different to every other struggle that she has shown on this channel? What makes anyone think she will overcome this?
Who says booger? You guys say booger? I say boogers. No, I'm gonna be calling for help with that tomorrow.
Sure, can't wait to hear about it.
But right now, the marijuana is helping me.
But also, you lie, so who knows?
My nerves are a bit more calm, yeah. But I'm still like, I don't know. No, I'm not gonna make a GoFundMe. I can get free help here. But thanks. What other things do I enjoy? Do I roleplay with my lovers? I have. No, not like full on like sausage, pizza, and ditzy girl.
Excuse me? What kind of roleplay are you into? Of course it's surrounded by food. There's a lot to unpack there.
Besides makeup.
Don't think about it too hard, Zach.
I don't know, like, I guess, I do like going for walks now. I do like going for walks. I like horror movies, junk reality TV.
Yeah.
TV's a hobby, right? Your shadow side. I am a folk guitar player, singer, 20 years behind me. I don't live far. Let's do a song together. Oh wow, your shadow side. Really? You don't live far? That'd be so amazing. For real? Yeah, hit me up. I would love to do that.
Another person to meet you in the BK parking lot. Great.
Yeah, your shadow side. Thank you. Hit me up on like Instagram or send me an email or I don't know. I have a hair in my eye. Sorry about that. I like what do you guys like to do besides like? Do you guys have any hobbies? I don't know. I like to talk to friends, go on my phone.
She's going to shit on everyone who has a crafty hobby, just counting down to that discussion. Maggie, lovely to see you. Thank you very much for the super chat, Maggie. Maggie says, I live in Eastern KY. I know and love a lot of addicts. No one is thrilled to be an addict. The way she makes this content is gross. Maggie, thank you for the super chat and for the talking point. Absolutely. I agree. It is, in essence, there's large conversations to have with Foodie in regards to the normalizing and glorification of specific talking points. And Foodie has never really been a content creator focused on, this is my issue, this is what I'm going to do about it, here's the end result, and here's my follow through and journey. And interestingly, with, you know, weight loss content in general, that is kind of the goal, right? So you have your day one, you show what you're going to show, and then you do the thing, and then you have your progression, and unfortunately that didn't happen with Foodie, and now her reliance on shock, I think a lot of her content at the moment is reliant on shock, and the fact that we have to talk about such a challenging topic is hard. Like, it's hard because no one deserves addiction, no one wants addiction. It is not like, it's not a cute, quirky thing to go through. Chantel's framing of it is bad. Yes, Maggie. But thank you again.
Look at cat videos. Great, please. What did you say? I didn't see your other question. Nobody's going to block anybody right now. I like to read. But yeah, I like to read, you know. Read, watch movies, I don't know.
Great. Those are your hobbies.
I
like roller skating. I like baking. Video games. All sorts. Plants.
Best boy Sam, he's probably downstairs. Got 2 holes in the back bedroom wall.
YouTube.
Huh?
It's a good hobby.
Who? Psychically hurt me? You mean physically? Who are you talking about? I'm assuming you mean the last guy I was with, and I'm going to say absolutely not. Anon. How do I become a member? Oh, Anon. Oh, I feel so bad for people who can't become a member. So what you do is if you have an iPhone, you can't do it from your iPhone. You have to go into the Safari browser or YouTube to do it, or you won't see my join button. Try clicking the link in my description though.
Channel members.
Thank you. Thank you, Anon. Rachel Burke. Honestly, I believe you shouldn't move to be alone. I think you need someone with you to be accountable for your actions right now. Just my opinion. Yeah, I know. I feel like
Here's the thing about accountability. What the fuck is your internet audience going to do? Especially an internet audience who you have curated into this toxic fucking hug box. What are they going to do? These people have seen as bad, if not worse, situations and continue to encourage all sorts of behavior. They're not going to walk away from it. So what accountability? What accountability? Who's holding this individual accountable from a keyboard? Who? Trisha, thank you very much for the super chat and lovely to see you, Trisha. Trisha says, the drugs still show up in hair and urine up to 90 days after last use. She will never survive rehab because she won't be able to sneak intake. Trisha, thank you for the talking point and for the super chat. I have no idea. I have no idea where this narrative's going. I don't think she'll get to rehab. I think, I don't know. Ultimately, Cynical Zach thinks that there will be talking points around professional assistance and possibly therapy. And we probably won't hear about cocaine addiction very loudly for very much longer, I imagine. I imagine this will all be swept under the rug. She'll say, no, guys, I was just joking. I've got it under control. I'll do it myself. And then who knows? Who knows? Because Chantel lies, so.
I know what you mean by that, definitely, because, yeah, being alone is risky and everything, but...
But what? She's going to live alone and rely on her internet audience to support her? Yeah, seems right.
I'll have to give it some thought. But... Great, please repost their question. Did you always eat 100 to 200 milligrams before you started doing all? Huh? What do you mean all? What does that mean? Like, I started gradually. The thing is, you build a tolerance for it, so that's why I kept doing more and more. And then, No. I started doing edibles, like, just kind of out of the blue, I guess. And,
Are you sure?
No, not always.
This seems like a discussion to have with a therapist.
It's been like, what, a few months, couple months or something? I don't know. BDSM?
Uh-oh.
Hold on, sorry.
Chantel?
I don't know. It's not really my thing, but I'm not like... Some of it's cool, like, you know.
Never
the
speak
less
on
hardcore
it.
Stuff, for me, the better.
Move on, never speak on it. Please. I beg you.
Gracie, GG, so proud of you for being so open honest. I wish I could give you a hug. Oh, thanks, Gracie, and thanks for the super chat. That's really nice of you. You'd like to learn a new hobby, like a class at the local community, salsa dancing, badminton.
Oh, her chat is now telling her things
yeah.
to
Well, I like
occupy
salsa
her
dancing.
time with.
I know, I
Great.
need, like, I don't know. I'm sure I'll think of something.
Therapy. Could it be therapy? Could therapy be your new hobby?
No. Oh, yes, I did hear Sam once. It was weird. Do diamond dogs?
Bettering
What's that?
yourself. That's a great hobby,
I'm not a
actually.
crafty person.
Bettering
I don't
yourself?
like to. Even as a kid, I
Working
hated
on
coloring.
yourself? Working through the issues that you have? Yeah, good hobby.
Oh my
Good
God.
hobby, that.
Yeah. Did you reach out to Amber yet?
Work out, maybe?
No, I did not.
Great. Why would you need to reach out to Amber? Who the fuck cares?
Good friend named Pete's.
Yeah, the guy, like, 2 doors down.
You know, you can say, well, you need support from, like, someone in your real life.
You do.
But, you know, getting support from you guys is valuable, too.
No,
Because
fuck
really-
off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck all the way off. Stop it. I never really put this together that this is quite an obvious avoidance tactic. I mean, I did in ways, but I never really, like, put it together as a whole or spoke on it. Like it is just entirely dismissing your reality to be like, I don't need the real world. I have YouTube. That's it. And we've seen it so much in the past months where it's just hours upon hours upon hours in the YouTube bubble. And you don't have to deal with the real world if you have a camera stuck in your face and you're reading chat for 6 to 8 hours a day. You just don't have to. You don't have to deal with your real world. You get food delivered, and that's it. Done. This is a Black Mirror episode if ever I saw one.
You're like I said, you're like my community of people. You're like my friends in a way. Like, and you care about me. A lot of you care about me. So
Yes, they are her community. Content creators should not rely on their community for assistance. That's not what that is. I personally think that that's quite manipulative and an unhealthy relationship with the audience. That's just me.
I don't see why not. You know, I don't see why.
I'm telling you why. Because what the fuck can they do? Nothing. They can send you money. And that's a, like, big topic of conversation considering the
Yes, a
content.
hobby, singing. That's like the only thing I really love to do. I could really fucking like put really a lot of effort into it. And then maybe I can go and like visit my grandpa and try out for America's Got Talent. I don't know.
Things that will never happen.
Oh my god, you figured it out. Welcome to Very Important Music Ready Set Ease.
Again,
Yes.
this is all the same day. This is the same evening.
That's a hobby, right?
It's fucking wild. I need a swear jar.
I want to learn how to sing Take On Me. And even do the high note. And dance, that's really good too. Yeah, the flamenco. Is that the flamenco?
Fab. We should learn to
I
go
can
and
do
speak
an
to
actual
someone.
like diss track. I'm just kidding.
It's not your camera.
We can support you, but holding you accountable like chasing wind. That's true.
Yeah, don't want to focus on that one too much.
In a day or two!
We'll just sing. Great. Reflection. Sweet.
Would be great. I love music therapy. Oh, thanks, Paige Faster. Do TikToks? Ugh. I just couldn't get into it. I don't know.
Go to therapy. That's that's her hobby.
Contract.
Sorted. Done.
You don't have to be American. You only have to have an American status of some kind at the time of auditioning.
How about you go and get an appointment? Yeah. Go find someone to talk to.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, the folk singer. That's right. You can teach me how to sing.
Maybe she could sing her troubles away. Not away, but at someone who can help her.
I'd make bank. I had a TikTok very briefly, but I don't think do people make money on TikTok? I don't even know.
Professional YouTuber.
Your Shadow Sledge, let's do a song together. I don't know how to contact you though. You can send me an email. BigBeautifulMe, mee@gmail.com or Instagram. Check like the description in one of my videos. It'll show you like all my stuff. People
Socials.
plenty there. Oh. Talk TikTok. I'd buy her album. Cool. We can make a song about cheese. I made a song about Timbit's ass cheese smell once. It went, I don't know if I remember it, but like she had to get her gland expelled at one point when we first got her. When Pete and I were living together years ago, and it was like, her butt smelled like cheese. Hi, Jen.
I hate it. I hate
It's
it.
not even on here. And so I said,
hate it.
Timbit. Let me see if I can remember. Timbit, you smell like Oka because it's a Canadian cheese. Gouda is too Italian. And Gouda's not even Italian, is it? And cheese slice is an American cheese. Matza, again too Italian. I can't remember. I was like making a song about her smelling like cheese. It was funny at the time.
Could you make a song about all of the things that you would want to talk to a therapist about, and just record it and just give it to them? Perhaps that would assist instead of cats' ass glands and YouTube.
You can sing jingles. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I'm a jingle lady. Wouldn't that be a weird job to say? I'm a jingle lady. 5 ounces of cheddar. Like the guy in Ready or Not.
I mean, technically you're a YouTuber, and this is what we
I can't give out free memberships. I don't know how. Jingles are fun. Limburger. If that's the best part of waking up here for a shit day. For the cats. Yeah, Taylor.
She's cheered up a lot. She has cheered up a lot. I mean, we're on 1.75, but...
No. I didn't even have any edible. It was,
Are you sure?
Jingles on OnlyFans.
It's so weird going to
Cindy.
normal speed. It is... This is not slow motion. This is normal speed.
Jingle people make big bucks. I'm sure, yeah, I'm sure they do.
Wild! Maybe I just speak too quickly. Maybe that's what it is.
Coffee crystals, probably beating everyone up, then singing a filter song. Cindy Ann Donovan is a sweetheart. I think she's a troll because you know her.
Wild. Anyway, we'll go back to speed because that's how I can deal with this.
I really want to learn to hula hoop. Try pole dancing. Oh. Right. No, that's cool though, Rwanda. That's a good idea.
Great, pole is a great idea. I mean, she will never, but great idea.
I don't mind trolls. I mean, if she's a troll, she's a nice troll, so who cares? What's the Kit Kat? Oh, shit, Annie! Samantha Spotto. Thank you, Samantha. Thank you, sweetie. Thanks, sweetie. Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. The best YouTube video is called Zilla Poop Fart. What?
That reminds me, sorry, I remember one of her talking points around her focus on takeaway, I think it was 2019, it might have been 2020, was her, like, nostalgia. God, I miss the days, simpler fucking times, calling foodies bullshit out on, I don't have a problem with food, I'm just really nostalgic for, like, 80s McDonald's, or Burger King, or whatever the fuck it was. And then playing the ads. Oh my god, can we go back to those times, please, before this mess?
What is that? I gotta watch it. Give me a break. Give me a break. I'm hyper now. Okay. Doesn't take much for me to get hyper. And it's not the weed either, I swear. I'm just like this. Come on, before I even started doing that. Remember when I lived with BB, how weird I was?
I mean...
They give bad advice.
Different times.
Yeah, like Jean does sharp farts telling me to put hairspray on the smoke detector. Sam and BBJ. I'm gonna make more movies for you guys too.
Advise her to go and seek
Please!
Professional assistance.
Girl, you got me watching from my pool. Well,
And don't
me,
pay for it either. I hate that. I really hate the idea, Cynical Zach here again, hi. I really hate the idea of Foodie purposefully bringing up these, like, quite severe talking points with the intent to make money. It's fucking gross. And although not a provable facet, definitely something Cynical Zach puts a pin in and says, are you doing all of this for money? How much of what is going on right now is motivated by income? It's a shitty question to ask, but, like, you gotta wonder sometimes.
Gene does sharp farts. Aries energy. Really avocado? What? Oscar Mayer Wiener. Oh, I wish I were an Oscar Mayer Wiener. That is what I truly like to be. If I were an Oscar Mayer Wiener,
just singing?
Everyone would be deep throating me.
Jesus Christ. Alright, 20 minutes, that's fine. We can get through this, team. Marathon.
Did you give it to him? What's going on? JG Wentworth. Go 1-877. No. 1-877.
Look how happy she is. Look how happy she is reciting fucking jingles from advertisements. Really not long after the stream that we just watched. Wild.
I can't remember. No, I'm thinking of Jim the Hammer. They were like on the same channel, weren't they? JG Wentworth. I remember that. 27 touchdown. No, I don't have one. It's because he doesn't wipe or change underwear or shower often. You just outed your hubby. And Melanie put the faggot from on it. Canadian jingles? And I need cash. Oh my god, oh no. Don't want to be a Canadian, idiot. Pay me, Joe. JG Wentworth. Hey, loser.
Have we got any content in this last 20 minutes, or am I just sitting here watching Foodie sing? It's probably
Oh,
my
God, Ambellini.
second least favourite way to enjoy Chantal.
Oh, Storm. Speak for Joe. I'm a winner. Elise, you love Joe. Joe loves Elise. They're gonna get married. Oh, I miss watching that channel. That had Jerry Springer, Steve Wilkos, Maury. What else was on it there? And those commercials. Hey, you watching TV?
Oh, we're back to
Do something with
smoking.
your life.
Great. Cool. Nice.
Go now. I became a paramedic. Never thought I could do it.
I hate this. I hate this. I hate it. Whew, okay.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's just another difficult view to overcome.
They were always yelling.
You know what's
I
fucking
actually really don't
awful
like-
as well? Every time she plays with her nose, I just think back to, I've got a scab in my nose. Yeah, I've got a scab. I've got like a dry patch in there. Great. Great. As cynical as it is, I honestly think that like any potential poor decision in the future that has the ability to be on the cards, that is potential, I think I'm just going to have to err on the side of the worst, right? The Dom discussion, her still with Dom. Her now saying she's not with Dom, don't fucking believe it. Her heavy drug usage, right? And then all of the questions that came about after all of that and how we ended up here. And again, I should just pick the worst card out of that pile and just think that's entirely pessimistic and this is the worst it could be and this is probably the likely outcome. It's okay. We can only consume what we view, I suppose. So
Steve Wilkos, he gets on my nerves. Ricky Lake, really? People used to say I look like her. Go Ricky, go Ricky. Like it was like an insult. I'm like, so? Are you saying she's ugly? What?
personally, I think Ricky Lake's best performance was
so big,
Hairspray,
remember?
right?
Jenny Jones, Sally Jesse Raphael.
Smoking in the house,
Losing her
Danielle. I didn't even think of that, but yeah.
Okay, French cheeseburger. I mean, she's worried about me, obviously.
Yep.
Stacy.
Ugh.
Hi, Ashley.
I wonder if that window's open.
Sally. I don't know. Geraldo. Phil Donahue.
Probably not, considering
Jenny
it's
Jones, I
quite
remember that
warm
one.
up there.
I used to like that one,
Just
too.
Likely got an air conditioner on.
Angie Wood, welcome to Very Important Users. Ready, set, Pete. It's not a joint, it's tobacco.
It's not a joint, it's tobacco. Fabulous. Great. Let's get smoking beauty next. Because I can talk about cigarettes. That's okay. Been there, done that. I hate this. It's tobacco, it's just not smoking properly, and I don't even want to encourage
that
the
big before?
thought, but
Thought she was.
Jesus fucking Christ, I hate it here.
When she was in, wasn't she in, was it
Oh, it's
Crybaby?
not tobacco, it's a
What
joint?
movie was she in where she was
She
pretty
said
big?
it's tobacco. Did I mishear her? My apologies, everyone. I'm just going to rewind for a moment.
She wasn't that big before? I thought she was.
Okay, no. Again, another
Sally?
moment. I hate this.
I don't know. Geraldo, Phil Donahue. Yeah, Jenny Jones, I remember that one. I used to like that one too.
What happened to asthma? Who knows?
Angie Wood, welcome to Very Important Users. Ready, set, Pete.
Did I not find it again?
It's not a joint, it's tobacco.
She said it's not a joint, it's tobacco. Okay. I don't know. She lies, so it doesn't really matter. Who knows? Could be anything. Could be cardboard for all I know. Don't trust her.
She wasn't that big before? I thought she was. When she was in, wasn't she in, was it Crybaby? What movie was she in where she was pretty big? Montel, yes. I never watched Oprah. It was too serious.
Ultimately, I
Oh,
have no
serious.
idea, and it doesn't it doesn't matter. Whatever she's smoking, and I can't imagine that's good for asthmatic lungs with pulmonary embolisms.
Stop.
As a layperson.
She's not very big these days. Oh my god, I saw pink flamingos. I saw pink flamingos and I saw polyester, female trouble. Yeah, Ricky lost a lot of weight. She was pretty big. Joe, she was still overweight even though she was perfect, right? Pink flamingos was nasty. Serial Mom, yeah, is good. And Pecker. Pecker's a good movie.
Foodie's film reviews, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. Omna. He's not a feeder. He likes... Oh, I'll see what you mean. He loves big women, but he doesn't like to feed them, right, Joe? Just because you love big women doesn't make you a feeder, Omna. What is he? Angie Wood, yes!
Chantel lies.
I have Ricky's face in Maury's body. I love John Waters' Divine. Yeah.
Chantel, you have your face in your body and you only get one mate, so best to be stepping to take care of it. She won't.
I love the movie Pecker. Full of rice. I didn't watch all of the new Conjuring now. Is it bad? I heard it was bad. Oh, really, Chris Stats? To Die For, yes, with Joaquin Phoenix. I love that movie. It's one of my favorites. Hi, Sophia! It was good. And Matt Dillon. She was really good in that movie. Oh, it's just lighter. That's all. Okay. Oh, no, Sam. I'm coming to lay down, Sam.
Oh, God.
My leftover basmati rice. You want a basmati rice?
Okay, 15 minutes, team.
Come, Sam.
Stop pausing, Zach.
Come on. Come, big boy. I haven't seen Rusty Spoons in like forever. He always says B-boys. Maybe he farted his way to Mars. Beat Elon Musk.
Oh, God.
I might have to go to the bathroom. Just an FYI. Just a TMI FYI. Oh my god. I'm full of TMI FYIs.
I hate it.
Angie, ready, set, bees! Welcome to Very Important Beaters.
I wonder how smoking goes with sleep apnea. Can't imagine
I
it's
am.
great.
Oh, you big boys. Hear ye, men of the hour. Hear ye.
Oh, Sam.
Under his eye.
Remember when cat content was the worst? How times have changed.
Real Chantel tonight. Thanks,
I would
Annie.
give anything for just more cat content and less this.
June is annoying as hell. I know. I do like the show though. When I started treating the cats weird. I love you, Sam. Come here, Sam. Come here, Sam. Come here, Sam. Come here, Sam. Hey, come. Come.
Fucking
Oh, what's the chubby use?
the fucking bottle of sriracha sitting on the nightstand will end me. And part of me is like, I've been there, right? Like, I've eaten in my room. I ate myself to morbid obesity in my room. I will guarantee you there was a sauce bottle on my nightstand many an evening. But shit, that sriracha bottle will be there for days.
What's the chubby use? Nobody knows what chubby use is. That's
Oh,
chubby use.
shit.
It's chubby use. 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 Chubby use.
And the empty bottle of Fanta.
Chubby use.
Hello.
It's Tubby. Tubby, Chubby. Hey, Chubby, Chubby. Steph Rosen, everybody can have a cup. I don't know. Steph. Manifest. BBJ, I don't know where she is. Oh. Tubby. Hi, Tubby. Tubby, Chubby. Oh, yes, he's. Oh, yes, he's. Oh, yes, he's. Oh, yeah, yes. Yes. Oh, Tubby. Oh, yes. Yeah.
Less
Yes.
Foodie, more
Yes.
Sam.
Isn't he cute?
Yeah, I wish it was just Sam, to be honest, at this
I
moment.
think I got my hair lined up better. There's no widow's peak.
Hello.
You hear him purring? Oh, Sam!
We're almost there.
Yes, Sam.
Thank goodness.
No, Sam. Come on, Sam. Hi, Sam. Oh, Sam. Oh, Sam. He's so friendly right now. Oh, Sam. You love me, eh, Sam? Oh, yes, Sam. Oh, yes, Sam. Hi, Sam. Hi, Sam. Oh, Sam.
I think this might be it. I might be
Sam.
broken.
Oh, Sam. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
You're so cute. Sam's
Oh,
so
Sam.
cute.
He keeps pushing my hand.
Foodie ruins
Sam.
it, but
What, Sam?
Sam's so cute.
Okay, Sam.
Okay, if that's all this is, I'm checking out.
Everyone's saying you're cute, but it's not true.
Okay, there's a little bit here. Let's push ahead.
Found your cat, eh?
There we go.
Oh, wow. Taylor. They deserve all the love in the world. They do. Hey? Yes, you do, Sam.
Oh god.
Yes. Going to sleep? Beverly Marsh. What year was BBJ born? So... No, I'm not going to sleep yet.
BBJ's quite old, right? Like 14
Sorry,
or
my other.
something.
So whenever I got her, it was 2004. And I got her at a shelter. Hi,
Oh.
Mabel. Oh, shut up, Mabel. I gotta take my makeup off in a minute. When I got her, 2004, and the sticker on the shelter says she was 1 to 2 years old.
Okay. Annie, thank you for the clarification and the super chat. Annie says, it's a pre-rolled joint rolled by a joint rolling machine. She stated out loud she should not openly smoke weed on camera, so she called it tobacco. Wink. Annie, thank you very much for the clarification. And the super chat. Regardless, smoking bad, Chantal. New
So
Horror,
she
thank you
might
for the
be
super
19
chat.
too? Or
Thanks
is
for
she
the
19?
marathon. New Horror, it's my pleasure.
Oh,
Thank you
BBJ,
for
I know.
enjoying.
Use the makeup wipes. Yeah, I'm going to.
Appreciate it.
PC, she used it at... Used what? What did I use?
Pardon me.
Sweetheart. Are you my sweetheart? Sam?
Oh god, I can't do this anymore. Team, I'm checking out. Checking out from Foodie. Right. I don't know if I mentioned that I hate it, but I hate it, and I hate all of it. Team, there are well over 1,000 of you finishing up with me. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. If you'd like to hit that like button on the way out, I'd appreciate that as well. If you're part of the review crew and got to this point, I appreciate your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. So thank you. Oh, guys, I need to go decompress. I can't. That was a whole lot. The revelations at the start were the big thing, obviously. And moving forward, Chantal lies. So who the fuck knows where the narrative's going to go now? Who knows? Who knows? And predictions will be made and theories will be crafted. But ultimately, at the end of the day, we only know what we see. So, yeah, it'll be interesting what we see in the future. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining me once again. I very much appreciate everybody who was here. Thank you to the channel members, the mods, and subscribers. Thank you all. And I'll see you in the next video and or live stream. Bye.